broadcast. Live at New Year's Eve. This is the New Year's Revolution episode number 120. There it is.
There you go. The live Uncle New Year's Eve special intro. I love it. Love it.
All right, Uncle, we're here. The show started. That was our amazing live intro.
You heard it?
I think it was a little better the first time through, but that was good enough.
Oh, that was good. What are you talking about?
Oh, that was excellent.
I had the last ging of your...
Uncle, we're trying to retain viewers here.
We want some talk on the talk show. Let's get some ringing on that phone on the other end, Chuck. Let's get some ringings going.
All right. We have started. Chuck? This is Uncle's New Year's Revolution, the real deal. We're here. And now, so everybody does know, this is a special New Year's broadcast. Uncle, what is this? Can you tell us what this is?
It's a new Revolution broadcast for the new year.
It is.
120 episode.
We're
going to have 4 episodes. This is the first of 4.
The first of... Oh, you're saying because we're going for 4 hours tonight.
4 hours.
We will be recording for 4 full hours tonight.
Yeah, the 120 episode.
Right now, for us, it's 8 p.m. We're going to go till midnight here on out in California.
Yeah, till midnight or whatever holds up.
And
if I hold up.
If you hold up, you think we could do this for 4 hours?
I got a couple of drinks here, you know, the New Year's Revolution. We having drinks and we're having parties here. You know how that goes, a New Year's Revolution?
I do know that. You
know how it goes.
I know. This is a good...
You guys got to stick it out because you got to understand, I did 2 hours of a talk show. I did 1 hour as a DJ, and now I'm going to do 4 hours with you as a producer. All in a row, baby. 7 hours. So
You did that today, yours?
I've already been on the air for 3 hours, Uncle.
Oh, listen to that. Yeah, sidekick. Look at this. A backup, a good man there is doing some work. Now, that's what I like about him.
I know. It's exciting.
That's why you got this side. He's got that.
I know. I was just going to mention, it's a little different setup. We're not looking across from each other. We're sitting next to each other.
It's next to each other because we got it set up. Of course, right now, we might have a guest on here if you want to step up to the mic.
Oh, we do have a guest already?
We have a guest, your father. Step in.
Oh, yeah. My dad is here. We don't want to put... Are you
ready to have a talk?
Well...
I'm ready to have a conversation. Let's have it going here.
If you want to, you can go ahead and come on over here. We'll get your mic all set up. This will kick off the show here.
Yeah,
and we'll have people calling in momentarily to the New Year's Revolution. And all night long, like we were saying before, the phone lines are open. The phone number is 252-301-2255. And another way to call in is through Skype. Yes, so Chuck is going to be there. You can get a hold of him. Charles.Ocelli.
Oh, look at that.
Is his Skype handle.
Numbers on there.
So if you want to come through on Skype, that would actually be very good. And we should, anybody who comes through on Skype, I'll say this at the head of the show, we should be able to get a visual of, if you use a webcam, we should be able to see you on the YouTube version of the show. Because we're doing a YouTube version of the show. We're doing Instagram. We're doing, we're live on Ocelli.com with the radio. We're doing a lot of different things tonight. Right. So this is
my broadcast computer does not have a webcam on it, so all you get is the still picture of me. However, Spike Robinson said that she would be available at any time because she called into my show to wish us a Happy New Year on the Ocelli Effect. But she also wants to make sure she gets in on this and said, whenever you want, I'm here. So you guys know you got that in reserve as well. Now, I don't know if she'll have a visual, but if it's possible, we'll be able to see her tonight, huh?
Yeah. We got a good picture of everybody, actually.
I actually contacted her, and I told her if she wants to get through on Skype that we can do that. And so she's well aware of that. Spike's definitely going to be on at some point. But we also are supposed to have some people coming in at the front end of the show here. So I do expect some calls coming in here shortly. And I'm going to pull up Skype to see if I have anybody showing up. Yeah, we'll have lots of guests throughout the night. Lots of people told me they're calling in.
And any random listener out there, even if you're not necessarily scheduled to call in, one more time, the number is 252-301-2255. And the Skype contact to be able to get into the three-way conversation easily, Charles.Ocelli. That's me, and I'll handle bringing you into the conversation right away. No screening, no waiting. You come right on in, and let's make this happen together. This is the party, baby, and it's Uncle's party, and I'm happy to be here. So I'm going to now shut up and wait for you guys to call at 252-301-2255. All right.
Yeah, and we want to, Uncle, we need to thank Chuck at the head of the show for doing this.
Chuck, I appreciate what you are doing on those knobs because you got the number one job. I appreciate what you're doing, and keep it up when we can count on you. Okay, Chucky?
Yes, thank you very much, Chuck, for being
Chucky.
there. And like he said, he's on the radio for 3 hours already. So.
Absolutely, and here's your first caller, Uncle.
Oh, wait, we have a caller coming in.
We have a caller in.
A caller. What's your name?
What's your name? Let me say that.
Okay, Uncle.
What's your name and where you from?
My name is Spent Kent, and I'm from Florida. What's up, guys? What's up, Chuck?
What do you have to say tonight?
Happy New Year, everybody.
Right.
All right. Kent is your name?
Kent.
Yeah, Kent with a T at the end. Kent, K-E-N-T.
Kent.
Spent Kent.
Yeah, this is
like the money's all spent, cashed out. Spent Kent.
This is Spent Kent from the Friday Night Super Show. I know him quite well. Over on JRev Radio, and he kind of sits in with that craziness that's a party every Friday over there with Lee Peer and Dennis Ford. And glad you could join us, man. Happy
Dennis
New Year
Ford
to you.
Anymore.
Oh well,
no more Dennis Ford. It's me and Lee and Trip.
Oh, okay. Well,
Trip, here's producing the show now.
Hard for me to keep track of stuff. I'm actually the producer tonight. During this portion, I did my DJ bit, I did my show, and now I'm producing Uncle here for the 4 hours as we welcome in the new year. But Kent, man, have fun. Talk to Uncle. Tell him what you think about the new year, what your resolution is, what your revolution is, man. Jump on in.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all goofiness aside, because I'm known for my goofy jokes here, but I've been sick. I got really sick. I was in the hospital. I'll keep it quick if I can. Basically, the past is catching up to this old gunslinger. I got to stay away from the booze now, and basically do a lot to health changes and live a much more healthier life. So I'm sober. I'm sober tonight. First New Year's in half a century. I don't know.
Wow.
It's been a lot. I can't remember the last time it was New Year's and I wasn't drinking. But no, I'm sober and trying to get better and just trying to keep it short, not trying to get into detail. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to 2019, just kicking around for another year. You know?
That's
so
nice.
Well, see,
I take every day like it's my past, and that's the way I'm going to live from here on out. It's, starting at the end of 2018 and into 2019, and as long as I can go.
That's a
one
great
day
thought to focus on health in the new year, right, Uncle?
Take one day at a time. That's the way I would say it. One day at a time. It's the way to go. Yeah.
Exactly.
I see where you're going. I can understand that.
That's good. Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations, though.
I hope you don't mind if in a moment we start drinking beers over here on our end.
Oh, that's fine with me. I mean, I'm never going to say never, but I chose not to take a chance tonight and just add to the problems.
No, don't do that unless you stopped. Then you do what you have to do. You stop on doing that. I mean, you don't need to do this if you got something. If that's your solution, of course. But
that's
stay where you're doing and.
I guess that would be Kent's revolution.
That's his revolution.
Yeah.
Continue.
I know what his revolution when he says that. I know what it is. As soon as he said it, I knew it would be that.
You got that one.
I got that one.
That came in loud and clear.
Yeah.
You didn't miss that.
We do these tests 1 to 10 on these beers. That's what I do on my beers reviews. But like I said, Chuck, you don't have to do them.
We do.
I'm actually good being sober. I've partied so damn much, it's like, it's time for something different anyway. I'm doing good with that. So, I never say never. There's a blue moon that's going to come up, and I'll drink again. Sooner or later, that blue moon will show up, and I'll drink. But it's not, the old ways are gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
New ways, new healthier lifestyle. So,
all right, sounds good.
Veggies.
Oh, vegetables? You big on the vegetables there?
Yeah, vegetables, fruit, all that good shit.
Oh,
that's good.
That's good. All right.
That's shit. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I can say it out of my language because you come out with the words, but I have a rule for myself.
You got to watch the curse words here, but that's okay.
The curse words I have.
Mainly because it's Uncle's rule.
It's my rule. That is my rule, but just that when a guest says it,
it's
I
okay.
Just go with him. But,
it's a party, Uncle. This is a party.
Party time for this.
We're trying to loosen up here, Uncle. Is it time that we start our first dollar store beer review?
We are going. I got a sidekick. I'm getting into it. Slow it down.
Yeah.
Sidekick.
And before we do,
we have a guest here.
We have another guest.
Uncle,
who do we have here?
We have my sidekick's father-in-law has come down to visit, and he's our guest for tonight.
Yeah, on in studio.
In studio.
Yeah, this is Bill Franz.
Yes.
Bill Franz.
Sharon's father.
Yeah. So just get right up on the mic when you talk like this.
All the way up.
Yeah.
You got it?
Bill Franz, here he is.
Bill Franz is where he is.
There you go.
We
Bill
cue
has
up the
headphones
applause.
too?
Oh, yeah, he has his own.
Oh, great. Okay, yeah. No, we can hear you much better when you moved up there, Bill. Perfect.
Yeah, move up to
Okay.
the post.
Now, Dad, you know Chuck. You've listened to the show, haven't you?
I've listened to the show quite a bit, yes.
That's
I know
Chuck. That's Chuck.
Over the radio.
That's
It's exciting to meet him here, isn't it?
that's him.
Yes, it is.
Chuck, he's a real listener. It's really cool.
I got a listener from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Over the last year or so, yes.
Yeah.
He's been listening. So.
Or so.
Long time dad, first time listener.
Oh, there you go.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I like
So-
that now.
Dad and Uncle and me are all going to drink this dollar store beer, and we're all going to review it.
We're going to review this beer. It's Afternoon Party. Afternoon Party?
It is here. I'll hold it up to camera on the live stream for all the people on YouTube can see, and we'll have to hold it up for the Instagram people here too, Uncle. But it's called After Party Pale Ale.
Oh, that would.
By Trouble Brewing. It's just a 12-ounce can, 5.3% alcohol by volume. Here, I'm holding it up for the Instagram people. People can follow our live stream on Instagram and follow the revolution that way as well.
It says, "Here comes trouble."
Here comes trouble. What do you think, Dad?
It might be.
It might be. All right. Let's hope not. Gotta.
Since we have a guest, he'll say the number first.
You think so?
Use back.
Okay. Well, first we gotta taste this.
Yeah,
Well, tasting first.
You're putting Dad on the spot here, Uncle.
Well, I'm just saying. First, taste the beer first.
Well, Aaron, do we know what kind of beer it is, or?
It is an IPA.
Okay.
Or wait, it's just pale ale, not India.
It's a pale ale.
Okay, fair enough.
Pale ale.
What's the difference between the two, Dad? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
They're both pale. India is hoppier. This is my mom on the couch giving us information too. She happens to be in the room as well.
Yeah.
So one's from India
easy.
and it's hoppier, and then this one's just pale and it might. I want to say it's maybe less alcohol in this regular pale
I think
ale.
that's true, Aaron, right. It's 5.3, actually, this one. 5.3 alcohol.
Those IPAs get up to like 7, don't they?
8, 9 even. Right.
Yeah, they start tasting kind of bad at that point. I feel like. Uncle, did you drink yours?
Yeah, I had a drink.
How was it? People can see us on YouTube right now if they want.
Yeah. Tastes pretty good.
Well, for those
All
that
right.
can't see, what's the artwork like on the bottle?
The artwork.
It has like the balls coming down, hitting the A. It has the A, E, lying down with the ball, T-E-R. Party.
Exactly. Yeah, you know what is funny? It actually has a ball
Right in the middle. That's what I'm noticing.
kind of like, you know, how the ball drops on New Year's. It's
Right,
right
just
above
like
the
that.
A.
Yeah. It's like a New Year. Actually, Actually, this is like a new revolution ball drink. If you really want to come down to facts, because that's what it actually, for me, what it looks like.
Beer just for the new year.
Correct. There you go, Chuck.
Very apropos. Very
Yeah.
apropos.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking at our. Okay, I'm
are you
sorry. I'm
looking at
getting
Instagram?
distracted by Instagram. I
What
can't let
is
that
going
happen.
on the Instagram?
Uncle,
over there?
we're on all social media platforms all at
Social
once.
media. You're playing with the phone. I'm trying to talk, and you're playing with that thing.
I'll
The
stop.
brain.
I'll stop.
We're talking on the phone.
It's
We're
important. We got to
talking
focus on the show here.
Yes, I don't know what you're playing with your brain over there for.
Wow.
Sidekick.
Say, Kent,
Boy,
Kent, you still on the line?
Ken, you online?
Oh yeah, I'm just listening.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you
Listen, I got a
okay.
question for you. You ever heard of this beer before?
No.
Okay, just
Never
asking.
heard
'cause
of it.
Me neither. I was just looking to see.
I haven't heard of it. Hey, you got a good one, Sidekick. Where'd you find this one?
Listen, you know, I figure you're more of an expert on beer, and I thought maybe you could give us some insights into it than me. You know, I'm pretty standard when it comes to the beers I drink, but you know, the fact is,
Yeah, me too, for the most part.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No, just checking. But meanwhile, you wanted to get your guests to give their rating on this first, right?
Yeah, why don't we just get down to the ratings? And Dad, of course, you get the honors.
First.
Yeah, and you know how it works. It's a scale 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Yeah, I think I'm in for a 7.
7.
7. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Sidekick.
Sidekick goes next. Okay, I'm going to say, I'm actually going to go 6. I'm not crazy about this one. I'm not wild about it. It's okay.
It is okay. Yes.
It's okay. I think
gotta
that is being
say-
generous.
I haven't said this, but I'm going one down from Sidekick. A 5.
Really?
Oh boy,
Something
we are
in
tough
it
tonight.
that
Wow.
that doesn't
Didn't see that coming.
doesn't appeal to me. I don't know what yet, but there's something in this.
Well,
Something in this.
This is
What?
rough. This is one of the lowest rated beers I've ever heard of. But we do now know exactly where Aaron gets his silky smooth voice from. So
On
thank
the
you, Bill.
spot.
You've given the listeners insight there.
There you go.
Oh, good.
This is going to be a special treat for listeners, Dad.
Yeah.
They're going to be very excited to have you here.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy to hear that.
I think maybe we're going to have to just move on to some other drinks here in a minute, too.
Oh
We've
yeah.
got
Well,
all
it's
sorts
gonna.
of-
The harder drinks are coming. Believe me.
Harder drinks.
Harder drinks.
There's
For
a
New Year's
couple of those.
Revolution,
How
we're
hard are
gonna
we
have
talking?
a couple drinks. What's that? Someone's beeping.
Somebody's buzzing us. You know, that just kind of happens.
Oh,
It's not me, right?
No, it's not you.
what is that?
Oh, we've got quite the setup here for people who have no idea. This is quite the setup making the revolution happen.
I
So
don't
we got
know
lots
what
of more knobs than we usually have. A couple extra knobs here, a couple extra bells and whistles.
The table is full of stuff.
It is. What do
I
you
don't
see,
know what
Deb?
we
Can you
got
describe what you
top.
see?
Yeah, you can describe it. You can explain to them. So what you see? Tell
Well, I
them.
see a laptop over there. And this board that has lots of lights.
That's the mixing board. Yeah,
Mixing
yeah, yeah.
board.
Mixing.
We always have that, but it does take up a lot of space. No doubt about it.
I see a couple speakers right in front of me.
Yeah. The speakers are not usually there,
Okay.
and they are kind of in your way.
That's
We
right.
can move
I'm-
those
I'm
if we
all
want.
right. All right. I don't want to spill my beer, though.
Yeah. But this beer, you know, I mean, it's probably not our favorite beer we've ever had, but it's fun.
tasty, but it's just not
Average
over
out
the
at 6,
top
I
for
think,
me.
right?
Of
5,
course.
6, 7.
5, 6, and 7. Yeah.
I think
Hey,
that's
quick
6.
little
Yeah, it is.
point of reference. Two chatters in the chat room over at Ocelli.com are asking about Pabst Blue Ribbon because they think that it's actually not bad considering it's one of the cheap beers. And I'm wondering what you guys each think of Pabst Blue Ribbon. I will restrain myself from making my comments, but let's get your guys' views on that so we have a reference point to compare where you guys are rating this pale ale.
PBR,
And about
little
20
PBR.
some years ago, they actually rated that beer number 1 in a taste test against all the, like it was like 1995 or something, maybe 94. But
That was when they
they
won the Blue
rated
Ribbon?
Pabst Blue Ribbon
the Blue
number
Ribbon
1 taste test.
Oh, the blue ribbon. The blue ribbon beer.
Yeah,
PBR.
Pabst.
Oh, boy.
PBRs.
That's when it won the Blue Ribbon.
That one was. I gotta say that one is tasty. I've had that.
I
one.
like PBRs. I can drink it.
That was tasty to me. It for a higher rating for until these beers came out. Of course, these are only $1 beers. If you got anything higher, of course, you know they're gonna go higher on a 1 to 10 scale. So.
Yeah,
I'm talking on my speaker. What are you doing, sidekick?
Just giving you a little technical advice.
Technical advice.
I need some myself here
talking
tonight.
over here.
Believe me, but
you're gonna be passed out before this night's over.
well, I'm gonna try to take it a little easy here.
Yeah.
We need to stay coherent, so we're gonna do drinking, but we're not gonna be too crazy. Just a little crazy.
Well, a little bit of maybe a high test. I call
of
them a high test, but
yeah, because we got tequila over here.
we got a cuter to drink. We got
We
quite
might
a
have
bit
that.
of stuff here to drink.
We'll wait, but we might break into that in a minute.
We're not now. We'll wait a while.
Dad, do you remember Pabst Blue Ribbon?
I do. Yes.
What do you think about that?
That's probably rated a 9.
Really?
In my day, yeah.
You rated it
In your
up?
day?
Yeah, back when I was a teen.
Oh, when you're a teen. Okay.
Yeah.
So
A few
what about
decades ago.
what about today though?
Today?
Would it hold up the rating today compared
Yeah,
to
I
your
think so.
day?
Yeah.
It's still a 9?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Real drinkable beer.
Mom is shaking her head no. She doesn't agree with me.
She doesn't know beer.
She doesn't know beer. She doesn't know beer.
She drinks I believe she drinks the wine. She likes more of the wine drink.
That could be.
Yeah,
Wine
that's
drinker.
what it is. She's a wine
Mom's
drinker.
the wine drinker. Dad's the
Yeah.
beer drinker.
Yeah. That's how you know. That's how you can tell by your parents. I know. That's how they're drinking. I say drinking habits. That's how they know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you know.
I like Pabst Blue Ribbon. I think it's probably about an 8 when you're talking about like affordable beers. Like let's go out and get a beer that's not going to cost too much. I'd say it comes in an 8 on that scale for sure because it's like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. And Uncle, are you hearing those click click clack clacks?
Yeah, on this ear of mine.
Are you wondering what those are?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
are
I
those
am too.
things?
You hear that too?
I do.
That is the sound of people adding content to the Ocelli.com live chat.
They're going making points for him.
They're just chiming in at the live chat, and I actually have a graphic up now on our YouTube live stream that viewers on YouTube can watch.
You know, you can mute that, Aaron, if you want, so that these guys don't have to get distracted by the pop noise.
That's okay.
What is the way that you might do that, Chuck? What would you suggest for doing that?
You see there's a number of chatters there?
Yes.
To the left of that number is something that looks vaguely like a speaker. Click on it, and it'll kill the sound.
Okay.
That way you don't have to hear that. I didn't realize you had that issue.
Yeah. It's okay. There's a lot of moving parts here.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but it's cool to be able to like show these graphics. I got a lot of graphics here tonight. I'm excited about that.
I thought it was a wild opening. I tell you the truth.
That was a wild opening.
A wild opening, but with the bouncing of his guitar, I was trying to figure out when to speak because I was waiting on his guitar sound to know when to step in to say the warning sounds. That was what I was trying to study. Not the guitar here, bouncer. Your
the
guitar
keyboard?
music. I'm trying to get between that.
We probably could have practiced a couple more times on the live theme song thing.
Like more than once?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, and that's what I was holding back a little for because I was trying to figure it out.
so people know the performers on the live opening there was me on guitar, Uncle on lead vocals, and my wife playing the keyboard.
Keyboard was.
And it was a little tough getting the band together for some practices. But we you know, it is what it is. We're here. The point is we're doing the revolution now. And this is good. Ken, how you doing over there?
How are you doing, Kent? I'll have a
Good.
talk.
I'll go ahead and rate the Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Rate it.
I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8.73.
Wow.
But I give it about an 8, yeah, because it's. I always liked it. I'm sure I'd still like it today. It's been a few years, but
You know what I would rate it? Nobody told my rating.
Oh yeah, what's your rating, Uncle?
10 over.
10 over. So even more than 10?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's for tasty.
That's pretty
That
good.
has a taste that has gone right over. That would be over the top.
So it's even better than 10.
Right. That's when I'm usually going over the 10 mark, but that's it.
Wow. Okay.
Because
Right.
I've had it before. I know what it tastes actually like.
And like Chuck was saying, we won't ask him what he thinks because I don't know why he said that, but we're not going to because we don't want to find out what the reason for that might be.
Yeah. He's not into beers. I don't know what kind of drinks he's into, but it's something he's.
Well, I've thrown a bit. I've thrown about 3 shots of Jack Daniels into a Monster energy drink, and that's where I'm at tonight. So
the heavy stuff. I know where you're going there, Chuck.
Chuck's
I
ahead
know
of
where
us.
he's going. I know where he's going. That's why I said that.
That's right.
I knew he was going with it.
He's going there. He's making it happen.
Going there happen. He's already third way there, and we're just getting started.
We are. I'm excited about the idea of recording for 4 hours tonight. This is gonna be amazing.
I think I like the 4 hours because I like to talk a lot. Whoever does like to pop on the air when anytime they're ready to talk, have me and talk to me personally live on my show. So everybody can have a good chat and talk. Because of course I'll listen to the guest all the time first though.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
then I'll step in if whenever they want to talk.
We have quite a few people that said that they'd call in. I don't know how many will. I've been reminding people over and over. And anybody listening now, please do. Don't hesitate to call in 252-301-2255. We've got Kent on the line now.
They can't. The lines are open for calling.
The lines are always open all night, and you can always call
right now.
through Skype to Charles Ocelli. If
Right.
anybody wants to show their face, we should be able to do that.
You can?
Through Skype. Yeah, anybody coming in on Skype, I should be able to show their face if they're using a webcam. I think that's going to work.
We've
I don't know
also
yet until we
we've
try.
also got some pre-recorded stuff, not a lot, but we've got some music and a few other little pieces. For any time that we need to take little breaks on the stream, on my stream anyway. And if you guys leave it open, you could play it through yours. So there you go.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's going to stay open. That our stream is just open all night until midnight when we stop. And anybody who wants to watch the video, it's not just on YouTube. It's at UncleThePodcast.com. I have the player embedded there. You just press play and you'll be able to see the video.
Yeah, the
what
video
we have going
will be
there. Kent, do you ever do any live streaming?
Yeah, do you do live streaming?
No, I just basically just call in radio shows and goof off with them. And I ended up getting the co-hosting job with Lee the Mouth Pier on Friday Night Super Show now. And, well, on and off for a couple of years. And I call in other shows, and sometimes I call in, like tonight, Chuck Ocelli's show, The Ocelli Effect, and some other shows. But I haven't done anything live yet. I'm thinking about down the road when I'm ready to do my own podcast, and I've already got some ideas lined up, so we'll see what happens.
All right. Sounds cool. Yeah, I know the live streaming video, we just started this, didn't we, Uncle?
We just started, not very long. This has just been, about a couple of weeks, a week, 2?
Gosh, yeah, we've been testing our system for a couple weeks. You're right. So the 2 previous weeks on Fridays when we usually do our show, we've been doing the live streaming video too. So the last 2 weeks have been tests to prepare for this.
For this, we didn't do a Friday show because we're doing this one. So this one replaces the Friday show, more or less, because we're doing this a live show for the New Year's. So, and another thing I'll say, I do it every year. So, like, come next year, it'll be just like it again. I have a habit.
We have another caller on Skype.
Oh, no.
Oh, Uncle, we have yet another caller to the revolution.
All right, who's your name and what's your name and where you from?
Yeah, they call me the Greenwich Meanie. You've got to get by me in order to get into the new year.
Whoa.
Where you from, Gabby?
I'm from Greenwich. Greenwich, United Kingdom. I'm the toughest, meanest bastard in Greenwich. They call me the Greenwich Meanie. And before it's the new
Uncle's-
year, you've got to get by me.
This is the
him.
Greenwich meanie, Uncle. He's wondering who this is, but
Who
I'm
is the
telling
guy
him.
meanie? I'm just trying to get the name to the face.
Yeah,
I can't-
I'm the geezer they call the Greenwich meanie. On account of I'm from Greenwich, and I'm the meanest geezer in the whole town.
I think
just-
Greenwich meanie. Were you in Beatles' Yellow Submarine movie?
Were you in a movie? No, wait. Were you in a movie? Any chance?
I have had walk-on roles in a number of films.
Walk on films. So
Walk-on
this is-
films? Yes, quite. So I've joined you this evening because I refuse to allow 2019 to commence until you've bested me in combat.
Oh, what are we in a war zone? What is this, a war zone, man? Now, wait a minute. When you say combat, it gets my attention that you're in a war zone.
I wouldn't call it war exactly. Some people say the streets of Greenwich are so hard that it is like a war zone.
Yeah.
However, there hasn't been a war per se since the Second World War.
Hmm.
However, I do wish to engage in the pugilistic arts with whomever attempts to move from one time period into another. I'm trying to preserve Greenwich for Greenwichers.
Wow.
Whoa.
This is a man on a mission, Uncle.
Sounds like it.
Clearly.
Clearly is a mission man.
A mission man.
Yeah.
Missionary man, maybe.
Missionary man?
Are you a missionary?
Are you a missionary? Yeah.
I am a missionary as well.
How did you guess this? I mean,
In so much as the Episcopalian Church has missionaries, I'm not sure that we do, but if we do, I am one. Yes.
Anybody ever tell you sound like Nigel Tufnell from Spinal Tap?
Yeah.
I'm probably about as English as Nigel Tufnell. Yeah, probably.
All right, just checking.
You know what? Side man. Oh,
Yeah. What's going on, Uncle?
you know what I am? I'm a Knight of Columbus fella.
There we go.
I was wondering, come to the conclusion of something. Are you anything of being a Knight of Columbus, another special people? Men.
Are you a member of a fraternal
A
order?
paternalization. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In some way.
Yeah, the solemn order of the clock. But I'm a 33rd degree member of the solemn order of the timepiece.
Wow.
It's kind of like the not so Freemasons.
Partially indentured Masons, yes.
Uncle says he's got you. You've got him thinking.
You got me thinking on this because since I've been doing the nights, I never heard of that group. That's why I'm wondering what this group is, because you got me by surprise.
It's a new one to you.
That new one that you come up with, that's a new one I haven't heard of.
We're very secretive.
Yeah, I know that.
Normally, I wouldn't even speak of it, except you asked. So
Yeah, well, that's because
I assumed you were in on it.
I'm on. I'm a one of them people that I'm a Knight of Columbus, and I'm in one of those people things that I'm not supposed to say either. But I just haven't heard that kind of group.
This is a new one.
This is just a new one to me.
So have you got like a sword and a castle?
I have a sword.
Being a knight, no.
I have a sword. I have a cape. I have a hat. I have what you call for, and the uniform.
So a proper knight.
Proper knight. That's what I am.
The real deal.
The real deal. The whole routine. The whole uniform.
With a castle. I didn't even know there's a castle involved.
Yeah,
That is
there's a
real
castle
name.
on it.
This is getting very medieval.
So I suppose my challenge to a duel is entirely appropriate.
We actually have another caller.
Whoa, we have another call.
You're gonna be son.
Whoa. Okay. Other caller.
Though.
What's your name and
where you coming from? And who's your name? And where you calling from?
Uncle, it's your favorite niece, Melissa in St. Pete, Florida.
Oh, they're calling from Florida, Uncle.
What is happening down there? I hear you.
We're coming in live from the Emerald Bar, the best dive bar in St. Pete.
Oh, you're in the
Happy New
bars.
Year.
Happy New Year. You're in the bars finally. You hit the bars.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally. Anybody, what you got? Have a drink?
Here. Uncle.
Who's that?
It's Kenny.
Who's that?
It's Kenny.
Kenny.
Oh, Kenny. All right. Yeah, this is
Kenny.
Melissa and Kenny calling from St. Petersburg, Florida.
From the Emerald
yes,
Bar,
it's you two.
the oldest,
I'm thinking.
dive bar in St. Pete.
Oh, so what are you guys up to?
Hey, Uncle, who am I
Honey. This is our last show. What'd you say?
I can do Melissa tells me to do.
Oh,
Is that Kent?
that's Kent back in the
that's
background.
fine. We have another Kent that
We
just
have
called
a
in.
Kent there now in the background, trying to talk.
Like two Kents on the line now.
Two Kents there.
Yeah.
So just call me Spent Kent.
Yeah, we
Probably
got
Spent
Spent Kent.
Whoa.
And we got
well, we
Kent
got
down
some
in
people.
St. Pete, Kent.
We've
St.
also
Pete.
got a Kent in the United
But that's a
Kingdom.
Ken. That's a K-E-N.
Oh yeah, man.
There
We
ain't
got
no
another
T
Kent
on
in
that.
United Kingdom I'm talking to also. So I
Well,
got a couple of Kents on the line.
Dang.
My name's not Kent, but there is a town
many-
called Kent.
Oh, you're not Kent.
I have- How many Melissas do we have on the line?
Just
That's the real
one.
question.
Just one at
Just-
a moment. You might have.
What?
She might have. His wife might pop on.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
She's down at.
Man.
She's
Going to
down
Long
in.
Beach.
She's down heading to Long Beach with her mother-in-law.
There's a party everywhere today.
Oh,
It's New
with
Year's Eve.
a mother
Man.
going down there.
This
So.
is exciting.
This is
Melissa,
exciting.
thanks for
Happy
calling
New
in.
Year's,
Thanks
guys.
for calling in.
What's going on at the bar there? What's
the-
their activities?
What activities going on?
So this is the oldest dive bar in St. Pete. It's called the Emerald. It's been open since the 50s. Somebody's spinning some records tonight. We're drinking the champagne of beers.
Okay.
And it's about to be Dance Party USA.
Nice.
They already started sidekick.
All right. We're getting. See, this is exactly why I want Melissa. I want people to call in with their reports.
Thank you.
from across
Yeah.
the nation.
Yeah, coordination.
So we got Melissa and Kenny.
And Kenny.
Actually, Ken. Ken is like a joke name of him. They're calling in
Kent.
from St. Petersburg. Yeah, that's it.
Can't. Yeah.
Can't.
I see what you did there, Franz. Can't.
Yeah. Melissa knows. And of course, we're doing inside jokes on here, which I can't help but do. It's a lot
But
of fun.
I've been
Yeah, I
talking
mean,
to
come
a
on.
man on the line that he had. He's a special fella. He's in the organization.
Are you guys
Who's
doing
in-
any like special champagne tastings tonight for the New Year?
Well, not yet.
Are
We
we
just
reviewed?
started to drinking the beer. We haven't got to that point
Well,
yet.
we did review a dollar store beer.
Well, we just did one.
Yeah. Yeah, we already reviewed one beer. That's kind of a lot
Well,
for just starting.
Were there any
Just-
dollar store champagne reviews?
That would have been a good idea, but we've had trouble with wine in the past, so I thought better.
He
of it.
had a wine problem, not me. He had the wine problem.
They serve that at the
He-
coin-operated strip club.
Santa Claus wine. Melissa, listen to this.
Okay,
Okay.
we got another caller trying to get in. Should I take
go
that?
ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead. Pop 'em on.
Melissa, can you
Man,
stay on the
here's
line?
your- Yeah, I'm here. I'm hanging.
Stick
Okay.
with us.
Stick
We're
with
gonna
us
take
for a
another
minute. We'll
call.
take another
We've
caller.
got about 4 people on the line, but that's okay. We're gonna
Good.
bounce back and
Four.
back and forth.
We
between
We have a new
everybody.
caller
Who?
just joined in.
Okay.
Who is this calling and what's your name and where you from?
Caller, can you
Caller,
hear
you
us?
can
You're
hear
on
us.
the air on
Oh,
Uncle's
yeah.
New Year's Revolution. Revolutionary, do you hear us?
Do you hear us?
Okay, maybe we don't have that caller. Okay,
We
that's
don't
all
have
right.
That caller.
Just if it didn't work, go ahead and call back 252-301-2255.
Now they're
We got-
actually there. They appear to be muted though.
What's the muting?
It's a
Oh,
knob,
man.
Uncle. It's a
Turn them
knob.
up. Turn the knob down. Up. Turn the knob
We got
up.
knob issues.
I
yeah,
believe
that's
it's
okay.
the 347 area code.
347.
What does
That's
that mean?
me, the New Year's baby.
The New Year's baby. There we go. Hey, baby. How are you?
Yes, baby.
Hey,
Wait a
baby.
minute,
I'm
You're
from-
really confusing me now.
I'm from
New Year's
Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, New York, baby.
York.
That's a special one.
I
what's
think
going
he
on
said
in
he's
Times
from
Square?
Bed-Stuy.
Times Square. How's the Times Square people doing?
I ain't
Yes.
going to no Times Square. You understand me? I'm from Bedford-Stuyvesant.
Yeah, so
I
you were.
don't go to no Manhattan. You
Nah.
feel me?
Who wants to sit in the rain for 12 hours behind a
Oh,
barricade?
it's right in there
baby?
now? Oh, baby.
That's right.
What the heck is this guy? You really lost me.
Uncle, it's
now.
a baby. Uncle's having trouble understanding talking to a baby. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, that's. I can understand your point, but sounds like we're talking.
Listen, I gotta tell you something.
Go ahead.
I ain't even meant to be born until 12:01 Eastern. I'm calling in early.
Wow. The baby's not even born, but somehow they're calling.
I'm talking to Uncle and Frank.
My mom's got a phone up there, belly. You feel me?
Yeah.
8 minutes of preemie.
Like, what are you guys doing?
This
I
is
got another
amazing.
caller.
Who's that?
I don't know if it's...
Another caller?
Melissa, are you hearing
Melissa,
this baby?
yeah.
talk?
What?
Melissa, are you here? You hearing what's this on?
Can you hear the baby speaking right
Yeah,
now?
can you hear this baby?
Yeah, I heard the baby speaking, yeah.
What do you think?
Can you hear the dance? Can you hear the dance party in the Emerald? Because I just walked back in.
Yes.
Melissa, what's your deal? You single?
Oh no! Now
That's Melissa. Is that Melissa disguising herself as a baby?
is it?
No, I'm the 2019 New Year's baby.
Wait a minute.
I'm fresh.
It's Jackie or Melissa.
I've got a problem with this baby, with this
I got
infant.
problems with it too. I'm trying to figure out who it is.
I don't know
You
what's
and me
going
on a
on.
boat. We're on a boat here, trying to figure out.
Boy,
Baby New
Boy,
Year's trying to
baby.
start a Me Too moment. I mean, come on now.
Yeah,
What's
this
going
is
on
me
here?
too, baby. And I'm trying to figure out who this baby is. Yeah,
I don't know what's so hard to figure out. As my friend from the UK would say, I'm just a wee lad over here trying to live my best life.
You
You know?
okay?
Yeah, because we've got the Greenwich Meanie, who's from the UK, and then we've got the New Year's baby talking UK lingo.
They're from UK. They're not from the United States.
I
he's
guess
just
not.
trying to open a cross-Atlantic dialogue, I think.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
But
Trying
I
to
tell
reach
you,
across
I'm
the
not,
pond.
I'm not having none of it. Ain't no one celebrating this new year unless they get by the Greenwich Meanie.
What are you?
5 minutes still.
Uncle Frank.
What's
I've
up,
got
Melissa?
a smallest baby and I'm born here trying to.
There's a large baby in here. Look out.
Guys,
What's up, Melissa?
What's happening?
sorry. I'm going to say au revoir 'cause I'm about to go tear up the dance floor.
Okay,
All right,
get to partying,
go,
Melissa.
Go ahead and party.
Happy
You'll
New
have it-
Year.
Happy New Year.
Love you
Get my
guys.
number from the
Thank you
producer.
for coming on.
Tommy,
See you in February.
18 years, all right?
See you
Happy
in
New Year. See you
February.
in February.
See you next year.
See you
Yes.
next February. You're coming in.
See you in 18 years.
She says she's coming in.
There she
Happy
goes.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Woo!
All right, all right.
Oh
Meantime,
my
this-
gosh! Now we're left here
meantime,
with a
this
weird baby.
I want to find out this baby thing.
Since I'm trying to stop the new year from happening, I thought
Trying
I'd
to
be
stop
against
the
this baby, but seeing how he put the moves on Melissa like that, I kind of like his style.
Who, the baby?
Yeah, I feel like we could go out for a couple pints.
Pints, beers, where? Where's he located?
What's the drinking age in England?
Infancy,
18.
eight
Infancy, all right.
8 months premature. You can have a lager.
Ken,
And you
how
gotta,
you doing?
you gotta get some food with that, right? And you're
Chips.
limited to cider.
Buddy
How you
chips.
doing? Ken, how you doing there?
Kent, are you still with
All
us?
right.
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
Do you hear
Yeah.
what's going on back
Kicking
here?
back.
Kicking back. I like it.
Did you hear what's going on back here about the baby? I'm still trying to figure out who it is. I'm
I'm
getting
trying to figure out
You
everything.
know what I'm so excited for? I'm
What?
really excited to sit down and just watch Oz, you know?
Oh.
Ah.
What is he saying?
Have you guys
Watch-
ever seen Oz? I've never seen it. I hear it's pretty good.
He's talking about the prison show.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The prison one.
show. What's that?
It was on HBO, I think.
Oz,
Yeah. What was it, Kent? What's Oz?
Well done.
Oswald facility, whatever. Oswald.
Oswald Correctional Facility.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
I'd have thought it took
Hey, you
place in
tell me I don't know
Australia.
a single thing about it.
Hey, you go
I
watch
thought it was set in Australia, which is a prison colony. Is it not a period piece?
Oh. A piece of what?
Oz,
Yeah, period
Oh,
piece of
prison.
what? You said it.
or prison colony in Australia. I thought it was about a bunch of bloody abos. And
Whoa.
Abo. Why does Abo sound
Real
more
name?
insulting than it is?
I know. That's a good question. I was wondering that too.
I'm just a geezer from Greenwich.
I see that as a problematic word you're using.
I'm just a geezer from Greenwich. What, you expect me to be PC?
PC.
Uncle, do you think that Ryan Seacrest has a show like this at the moment? Right now?
I don't know. He's right now tuning up in that New York Square. I would love to hear from him live.
He's in New York right now.
I'll
I
tell
would
you
love
one
to hear
thing:
from
the
him.
two gay guys on CNN certainly aren't doing this. I guarantee it. So there you go. Yeah, well, Anderson Cooper, you know, the CIA asset, albino guy, and the other gay guy they got now because they had to fire Kathy Griffin. Yeah. No, I guarantee their show does not sound like this, folks. Okay, go
I know it, Tony. I just don't know who this baby. I'm still torn up about this baby talk.
Still.
What?
It's
Still.
yeah, me too. Uncle,
it's yes, I know.
Baby.
I understand, baby, because I just trying to figure out your voice.
I got a question for Uncle.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you were born in 2 minutes like I am, what's the one piece of advice that you'd give yourself? You know what I'm saying? As someone who hasn't been able to experience the world, what's your best piece of advice for somebody who's brand new to it?
He hasn't talked. If he couldn't talk, first thing, he hasn't talked a word. He can't talk a word. First of all, if he was just born, you have to learn how to talk.
how's that for advice?
Yeah, how's that? Yeah.
Learn how to talk first.
So you say learn to talk first.
Right.
Everything else comes second.
It follows from that. It follows from that point up.
Boy, that's a great
All right,
advice.
I'm writing this down.
Okay,
Yeah,
right
learn
now, officially, it is New Year's 2019 here on the East Coast. Just crossed the line. First
Oi,
of all,
not until you
Wow,
cross
wow,
oh
this
my
I
God.
got
line
some
over here.
Prosecco.
What's the line on the East Coast?
Couldn't get champagne, and they're all sold out at the liquor store.
Well, have you got a pencil in the womb?
Pencil in the room.
I got all kinds of writing devices, dude. Don't question my writing devices.
be an unhappy mom if you got a sharpened pencil in there, for God's sake.
Hey,
I
everybody!
got one of the Skype pencils.
Hey, I know
You know what I'm
everybody's.
talking about to give the astronauts?
We don't know what you're talking about.
Look, the real exciting thing is that on our live feed, we're showing New York City right now. We can see
New
what
York
they're doing in
City's-
Times Square, for goodness sake.
Yeah, well, we got it looking right at us.
Yeah, we're looking at it right now. If anybody's on our YouTube stream, which is available at UncleThePodcast.com, you'll be watching Times Square. You don't have to see one Seacrest's version of it.
Also,
you got the
also, just really quickly, Aaron, a listener in chat at Ocelli.com just informed me that a baby was like just born as we were, because they're an ER
All
worker.
that noise.
I think there's some thunder.
What is all that rain? Is that rain?
I think our buddy from the UK just fell down the stairs or something.
Oh no!
I'm trying to stop this New Year's. I've got my fists out. I call them lightning and thunder.
Sounds like somebody's remodeling the uterus you're in, baby. What's going on over there?
Wait a minute here now. trying to stop
Hey,
something.
I'm already
It's
out.
gonna
I'm
keep
tap
on
dancing
going.
down yet. I'm
No,
down the floor.
Baby, it's gonna keep on. It's just gonna keep coming. You won't be able to stop it.
Oh, this is more
Who-
advice for the baby.
More
More advice. Baby, stuff is just going to keep happening.
It's
so get
gonna
used to
just
it.
keep coming. You can't stop it.
This
It's
is
never gonna
blowing
stop.
my mind.
Yeah.
Do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
Because
hey,
I
I just
spent 9 months in one room, and you tell me it's just gonna keep coming, like different rooms.
baby was just born. I realized.
It's just been born. He's
Just,
learning
just
his
a
first
minute ago,
word.
I didn't make a big stink about it.
He's just learning how to talk. The baby's just learning how to talk.
So the talking has happened then.
It just happened.
Oh,
So
good.
now he's working it from there.
He's taking your
Correct.
advice, Uncle.
Correct, baby?
One step at a time, man.
Yeah, well.
All right.
One
got two
word at a
talking
time.
at the same time. I'm trying to talk, and sidekick here is trying to talk in front of me. I'm trying to talk about what I was just saying.
Sorry about that. What were you saying, Uncle?
About one step at a time, he's just learning how to talk.
Ah, yes.
Now he's going from there down.
Going
That's
down the stairs.
So now,
Down, right?
Got it. He started at the top of the stairs. He's going down.
Right.
Makes sense. I get
so
it.
now you're saying I gotta start trading on Wall Street.
You know, you guys are totally ignoring Discount Nigel Tufnell over there. And I really wanted to hear about this battle, and you know, because I love a good gladiator match. So you know, especially when somebody's got an English accent, it's great. I used to love watching Lennox Lewis fight, and then explain things afterwards. It was hysterical to me because that accent just doesn't seem to go with the Marcus of Queensberry rules, which makes no sense. Actually, should be an English thing. But let's get into the gladiatorial event here. I got all kinds of explosions all around me where I am in Georgia, because that's part of the East Coast. But we have broken one of the seals on the time zones here in the formerly United States. So it is New Year on the East Coast.
I've been
fireworks
defeated.
are going off here.
Oh, sorry, please.
Oh,
What's
sorry,
that?
man. I was just saying fireworks are going off like crazy around me, and there's a live band party some couple blocks away. I can hear them jamming, and it's
Nice.
kind of crazy.
All right. The party's happening. Uncle, we're getting the live reports from all across the nation.
Yeah, that's coordination. Who's that calling? Somebody's on the line here.
Oh, disregard that. Just keep
what is
looking at
that?
Times Square, Uncle.
I just see a sim going through the line here.
Uncle, it's Times Square. That's what's exciting.
Where is that man? I want
Raining
to.
out here.
Yeah, well, it's pouring. I hear in New York. I'm surprised they're
I just
holding
stepped
it up.
outside for the first time. Is it like this all the time?
Not in California.
Geez,
We're
you know,
dry like a weasel.
if the baby was just born, I mean, it wouldn't matter if it was wet outside because the baby was probably doesn't even have time to towel off yet. So you know, it takes a little bit of time, doesn't it?
Coming from
Ooh, the baby.
Chuck. We know that. You coming from?
It's hard to keep up a conversation with a baby. I gotta tell you, I'm not used to doing
I can
this.
understand this baby.
Listen,
but I'm
this-
trying.
This is what happens
I
with
gotta
half
take
a
a
bottle of
shower.
Jack Daniels down. Go ahead.
Jack Daniels. We haven't even got to the hot stuff yet, Chuck. Well,
Okay, I'm coming out hot and fiery over here. I want to know what I gotta do to stop this Greenwich meanie from ruining our American New Year. You feel me?
Oh, the fella that's on.
Yeah.
The Grin. What was his name?
I think, Uncle, I think Greenwich Meanie is...
Greenwich
I
Meanie.
think he's kind of goofing on Greenwich Mean Time.
Oh, right, Scamish Mooney. Let's have a speech.
I've got a speech for you.
What's
Yeah,
that, Aaron?
it's like I'm going to give you. It's like the St.
Where?
Crispin's Day speech. You familiar with Shakespeare, the bard? You know, he's British.
I heard Shakespeare. I heard him. Matter of fact, like my sidekick does a lot of reading. Then ask my sidekick, he could tell you about the that problem.
Oh,
Have
yeah,
you
it's
heard
a
of
problem.
sidekick?
Oh, yeah, it's a problem, all right.
Tell him, sidekick.
Yeah,
He knows. He does a lot of reading. Believe me, he does a lot of reading.
We got a lot of problems with Shakespeare. I don't know where to begin. First of all, was it Francis Bacon or was it Shakespeare, the guy that we really think is Shakespeare? That's a big problem. Big controversy going on there.
Yeah, guarantee
It
it was
was-
more
it
than one
was-
guy.
It was both Brits in any event. You're not saying he wasn't British, because there's no way some French bugger wrote all this.
French bugger.
No, it was totally British, or multiple Britishers. But
If he's French, wouldn't he be more like a tosser than a bugger?
yeah, I believe they toss and bugger.
Okay, just checking.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, so you've read Henry the V, yeah, by the Bard.
Oh, sure.
All right. So you're familiar with St. Crispin's Day speech? Look, mate, it's all of you have got to join with me in this fight to stop the new year from happening, because it's bloody horrible. And even if you fall in the field of battle, at least you'll be able to tell people afterwards, I was there. I was there with the Greenwich Meanie. I fought to stop this terrible thing from happening. Even if we lose, we've got to do it. We've got to stop the march of time.
How do we stop? Let me ask you something, Quinch.
Mostly punches. Mostly punches.
How do we stop time?
Mostly with punches.
It's very, 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 very hard to stop time.
Well, a human head's pretty hard too, but you stop it with punches, don't you? Punches right in the gob.
No, there's no way you can stop time.
You
goes on.
You wind up. You wrap your fist. You wrap your fingers into little knucky knucks, and you smack him right in the gob. You stop him right where he stands.
The Greenwich Meanie talks a big game, but I call mine one fist that I do my punching with absolute zero, because that will stop his time.
Wow.
You feel me, Greenwich Meanie?
Greenwich Meanie.
It's only just occurring to me that you're the literal embodiment of time of the new year, aren't you? And I reckon that a punch to a baby is pretty bloody effective.
That's a shame. Talking about a baby there, Crunch.
I think we're about to have a great referee join us.
Who, another
referee?
A great referee is about to join us, I believe.
Oh, my. Who do we have there, Chuck?
Who's on that line there? Who's on this line?
Who do we got?
If you can hear me, it's Artisan Loaf.
There we go.
Artisan Loaf.
Loafy!
Bloody hell.
Loafy, the rainbow man.
He's here. He's
Hey
here.
there, Loaf. How you doing?
How you doing, Nick? Artisan Loaf. How you doing?
I'm Loaf.
I'm about to have the accent scuppered.
So I do have a bit of a bone to pick with this Greenwich Meanie.
He don't know nothing from bangers and mash, does he?
Go ahead. I want to hear your conversation.
Lay into him, Artisan.
I got your back.
It's already a bit kind of late, because more than half the world is already in the new year. So you've done this poor job to start with.
I've been drunk,
and now, what's going to happen if you do stop it? Half the world is already in the new year. So how does time work when half the world has already progressed into 2019, including yourself, if you are the Greenwich Meanie, unless you're lying about that?
Well, first of all, on vacation, on holiday. Second of all, was a bit drunk, wasn't I? Third of all, better late than never. You can't argue with that.
That's not a very good war if you're just turning up late, though, is it? And you're sort of you're half-arsing it because you're on holiday. So you're not really convincing anyone, I don't think. It's and who wants to be on the side of a meanie as well? So
This is good. I'm getting a kick out.
I don't remember this happening on Beatles' Yellow Submarine.
No, nothing like that's been happening.
None of this happened.
None of this happened.
No, I think those were blue meanies, though, weren't they? I'm a bit more green on account of Greenwich.
The big blue meanies, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it does seem a bit odd that, considering your whole mission in life is to stop the passage of time, you've gone on a holiday at a pivotal point in time.
You get a bit of holiday when you can, mate. There's work to be done. It's Christmas time.
Who signed off on this holiday?
the Fellowship of Timepiece Operators that I previously mentioned and have now forgotten the name of because it's so secretive. So very
organisations.
even I am not entirely sure of its name.
I love that Artisan Loeb criticizes his organizational skills at this point.
I think you told the name at about the 34th degree or something like that. I haven't been initiated to know the name of the organization.
You have been on today?
But I did receive a bit of a note saying that I was free to take a fortnight off.
And yet you're here working, trying to prevent a
Yo, I
passage
just
of time.
heard about Fortnite. That game rules.
With the buy one get one free Masons over here.
He's a Mason. That guy sounds like a Mason.
Yeah, sounds like one of those goofballs.
I
for
can
sure.
tell a Mason when I hear it.
Oh yeah, you know one coming a long way off.
Yeah, because I have a lot of them that are Masons, and they're Masonry, and they concentrate on that one subject. We're men Masonries. They're almost like us, but we don't do the same as they do.
Knights of Columbus.
Knights of Columbus don't do those kind
Nope,
of
they
things.
don't. No,
We're completely sort of different than that.
I've heard the Masons say something like there is no time anymore. So
Yeah,
there's some
right.
Masons
They
were on
say
this
that.
idea first. Really,
You know what
before.
I'm thinking? He might be a Mason
Oh,
who we're talking to.
oh my gosh, really?
I mean, because it's come to my attention that it's coming to that kind of talking. How they talk. Who's that? We went down.
Oh wow, was
we
that
went
the
down
baby?
The toilet.
It's
Oh,
quite
he took a
violent
shower?
here. I'm a bit frightened for myself. I know I was talking tough before, but will no one help the widow's son?
Widow's son? What son?
Yeah, he's a Mason.
You're a Mason.
Yep, there
You're
he is.
not me. You're a Mason now. Come on.
Well, we already figured it out.
I got it figured out. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
I
uh-oh.
got it figured out from you. I figured what you are. You're a Mason.
All right, yeah.
Yes?
His name's Mason?
Yeah, well, I told you. I told you. I told you it would come to me. But I had to take my time and figure it out. And who's that? Who's that?
I think they were pleased that you figured out my ruse. It's true. I'm not the Greenwich meanie. This has all been a whole lot of
baloney.
My name's actually Mason. I am Mason.
It's
Mason
a popular
Dixon.
name these days.
Yeah. I thought that by representing myself as a kind of vertical demarcation, it would better conceal that I'm actually more of a horizontal demarcation as Mason Dixon.
Oh, I thought you'd be more of a mason jar, but okay.
No, I keep the shine in the jar,
Right.
sir.
Wow. See,
That's
guys.
where. That's definitely where you keep the shine in the mason jar.
Right.
We're talking about moonshine, Uncle. Did you catch that?
Moonshine, yes, I know who moonshine is.
Have you ever had it?
No, I never had it, but you ever heard of Deuce has it?
Yeah, they
These
ran
guys,
moonshine.
they make. Grandpa makes a load of that stuff in the back, in the kitchen in the back, in the kitchen of the house, and they don't let nobody go near it.
Yep.
I know that about that.
Yep.
Moonshine's always made by grandfathers. It can
Well,
only be made by grandfathers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a long tradition.
Let me ask you a question, guest here. Your grandfather did to do that?
He's talking to my dad right now. Did your
grandfather?
wait.
Grandfather used to do that?
My grandmother made beer.
Well,
was a
did
true
she
beer
never
lover.
make the moonshine?
He never did. No.
Well, it's only
Okay.
grandfathers able to do that.
Yeah,
Grandmothers,
that's why I got my attention.
the grandmothers
make
brew
beer.
the beer, but only the grandfathers make shine.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I was asking if your grandfather.
And not every grandfather makes moonshine.
Oh, they don't.
Just
Yeah.
some.
Who makes the mash?
You know, I think we should add to the chaos, gentlemen. You ready for one more?
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
do we have yet another caller?
Go
Yes,
ahead.
in
Bring 'em
fact,
in.
we do, and it is
Hold up.
somebody you know.
Oh, boy.
What's your name and where you from?
Caller, you're on
Caller,
the line.
you're on the air.
You're on Uncle's New Year's Revolution.
Well, I'm on the revolution. This is Bumwine Bob joining the party with you guys tonight. So cheers.
Wine! Bob Wine! About time you showed up. Where's our wine at there, sidekick?
Well,
where's our wine to judge on wines here?
I know we don't
We're
have
a little
wine. We have more
here.
beers. I could get another dollar store beer.
Beer.
Do we need another dollar store?
Yeah, I'm only drinking on some beers tonight. So if you
beers?
want to,
We just did one. We did one.
Bumwine Bob is, of course, from the Bumming with Bobcat
podcast.
He's here tonight to give us his special report
of what he has in wines and drinks that he does on his show.
Well, we just rang in the new year here on the East Coast. So happy New Year to everybody. You know, those of you ahead and behind. And tonight we are sipping on a classic beverage and a festive beverage for the new year, and this is the Miller High Life, the champagne of beers in the special 2018 commemorative champagne bottles that they've been releasing them in. So it's a special occasion for a special classic beer tonight.
So they literally put Miller High Life into a champagne style bottle.
Champagne bottle.
Yeah. I posted some pictures out there of it on all my forms of social media at Bumwine Bob. You can see it there. Yeah, they did a test run last year in certain markets of the champagne bottles, and this year they went all out with a nationwide release of the High Life in the champagne bottle, since it is the champagne of beers. So you get it's a 25-ounce bottle. So it's 2 beers, just about in the champagne bottle. So it's a nice little change for it.
I like that. Yeah, it's nice to make the champagne of beers a little more literal. It's fun to call it that.
Exactly. You can say it's a champagne of beers, but until you have it in a champagne bottle, it's not quite the same. But now that we have it and we're enjoying it here on New Year's, it's the perfect time to crack one open.
Yeah, we don't have one of those.
Wow, Bob. Hey, just so you know, we have a plethora of other guests on the line with us. We have Kent. We have my father. We have a green meanie.
Yeah.
We have...
Actually, he's not a green meanie. We found out what he is.
He's actually Mason.
He's a Mason.
He's a Mason.
He is.
And we have Artisan Loaf.
I'm a Loaf.
Did I miss anybody?
That's about
Did
it.
I mention that baby?
Oh, yeah, we have a baby. We also have a baby.
We have the New Year's baby on the line.
New Year's baby online.
We have the New Year's baby on the line.
If you can understand what it means. But
I was showing my head because this dude was dropping serious knowledge. I wanted to learn more about the so-called champagne of beers. How many ounces did you say that thing was?
25. It is 25.4 fluid ounces, 750 milliliters, 1 pint.
Wow.
He knows
Gotcha,
a lot
so
about
that's
it,
the volume
baby.
measurement. I was thinking I was born 8 pounds, 13 ounces. I was trying to do the conversion. My brain wasn't firing fast enough to figure it out.
Baby, he knows a lot about the wine. You get his toy. He'll tell you everything about the wine. He knows everything.
The baby's just learning about the world, and he's learning that
Bumwine Bob.
I'm doing my part, teaching everybody.
Yeah, well, I'm telling him to teach this baby.
I'll get his information before I go for the night.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. We got you covered. I'll get you squared away.
We'll trade numbers.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I like this.
I think we're about to lose Mason, but to let other people know, you can still call in at 252-301-2255 or get a hold of me at charles.ocelli on Skype. But I think Mason is about ready to sign out.
Mason,
Okay,
are you
Mason,
leaving us?
Are you with us?
Okay, Mason.
Good night.
Sounds like Mason took off already.
Took off. Okay, then.
All right. It was great to have you.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had some technical difficulties there, but yeah, I do. I just realized I've revealed far too many of my deepest secrets and the secrets of my organization.
You got them close. I'm association with something, so it'd be to me because I understand it.
He knows the rules.
I know the rules of the.
He knows how it works.
I know how those work.
So you know that I'm probably going to get paddled in front of the great owl and
You're a patient. You're a Mason. Of course, we don't follow the Masons, but I understand where you're at. I understand it.
He gets it.
Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right,
Okay
widow's son. Me. It's all right, widow's son. Tell him that you spoke to a widow maker.
Maker? He's not married.
That's what they call the paddle in my lodge.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the sore bottom tomorrow. Y'all have a happy New Year.
All right,
too.
Happy New Year,
Happy
Mason.
New
Thanks
Year,
for being
Mason.
here.
Thank you for being here.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
There he goes, the man, the myth, the legend, Mason, who is also posing as Green Meanie. He wasn't really that. Uncle's New Year's revolution continues onward.
Well, keep moving on.
Bob, what in the world is going on with this Miller High Life champagne bottle?
Yeah, what is this champagne bottle with this?
Does it taste different than it usually does out of that bottle?
And is it actually a beer taste?
It's tastes just like the standard Miller High Life. You're drinking it out of just a regular beer bottle. I mean, it doesn't taste any different to me. It's still the glass. They're not trying to scam us with any of the plastic nonsense that we've discussed many times before that we won't go into again. We'll save that for another day. But yeah, it's got the same classic High Life taste. It's for people that aren't familiar with the High Life. It's a budget beer. It's on the cheaper side. It is 4.6% alcohol by volume and 141 calories per serving. Just for people out there that might be watching their calories, with it being a new year, that might be a little too high for them, but we'll give that disclaimer out there in the beginning.
But for the sake of comparison,
well, I'm a growing boy, so I need my calories.
True.
But for the sake of comparison, Bumwine Bob, it is less than what a can of soda has in it, calorie-wise, isn't it? A can of standard soda. Mm-hmm.
That is true. That's how I kind of think of it. As I don't drink that much soda, but I'll drink beers no problem. Like I'll go out and I'll pick up a 99-cent, tall boy can of, a Natty Ice or something like that, and that's like 150 calories. But I'm like, look, it's cheaper than a bottle of soda, and it's the same calories. So I'd rather have the beer.
Oh.
It'll get you toe up.
There you go.
toe up. Oh my gosh. So, Bob,
did you? What tonight, fellas? I gotta tell you.
What's up, baby?
What happened, babe? What's happening? What do you want? No.
Learned quite a bit. I stepped outside and it was raining, so I went back into the hospital. I was asking about these Miller High Lifes. Apparently, they don't got them.
Oh.
Asked about a soda, and then Bumwine Bob was talking about how it's more calories than a beer. So I was like, maybe I should just wait.
Baby, is it past your bedtime yet?
Are you telling me to hang up?
Don't tell her. I'm the show.
Are you saying this is done?
Hey, baby, you're talking to my sidekick. I'm listening to you. This sidekick don't know what he's talking about. He's getting
Uncle can't get enough of baby.
I'm trying to understand it.
Uncle, I'm putting baby in a corner.
Yeah,
this is Uncle's New Year's revolution, man, and you guys are going all out for this show. I mean, it was
Excellent.
It was an expect the unexpected was what
exactly.
I was told.
I told you.
Here we are.
I tell
it's
you,
living up to expectations.
I'll tell you something, baby. I wasn't. Yeah. I didn't actually realize that we were gonna have a baby talking on this revolution. That's what my thought was.
Pretty shocking, huh?
It was shocking to me. Now, wait just a minute, you people on the lines and everybody here on the sidekick and the guest over here. I just wanted to explain that I never had talked to a baby can talk this clear on a line.
Something different.
To me, it's something different.
I'm not used to babies talking like this.
No, kids are very advanced these days. It's 2019 now. Don't forget that.
I know that. That's what I'm. Yes. Go ahead. Just a minute.
I got the iPhone.
You got an iPhone?
The baby's got an
the
iPhone. Of course you do. You're a baby. Why wouldn't you have an iPhone?
I can Google whatever comes into my mind, my little pea-sized brain mind. Like
Baby.
what's a sunflower? I can look that up.
Wow.
What's the miles per gallon for the Nissan Altima from 2017? I can look that up.
People are laughing. What are you laughing about?
Well,
This
look
girl
at this.
can understand what she's talking
Look
about.
at this. This baby
Why,
can
man?
find out all this stuff, yet we can't get Uncle's talk to tweets to come out coherently. There's something we're missing here.
No, what we can on my part of it, it's my voice to the phone. Are we back to that there, Wine Man? I know where you're coming from, Wine Man. You're telling me that when I talk on this crazy brain of his, that it tells me what I wanted to say, that phone is supposed to say what I'm supposed to say, but sometimes it doesn't.
Uncle, we're going to do a tweet live. I realized we've never
got
done
4
this before.
hours of this.
We're
We're gonna have a how big long conversation sidekick.
And we may
so
as-
wait just a minute. We're having a conversation with our people on the line.
We can't make a tweet right now?
What with the tweet?
It seems like the right thing to do right now.
Oh, you want to hear a tweet?
Art-
Side people out there, you want to hear a tweet?
Yeah, we want to hear a tweet.
Okay, give me a tweet.
Okay,
The people
Uncle,
wanna hear me
get
a
ready to tweet something. Okay, I'm going to hold the phone up to you. Give it a tweet.
How is everybody doing at a New Year's Revolution night?
Okay, there.
Here we
Okay.
go.
So everybody heard that?
You heard that?
I'm going to post this to Uncle's Twitter right
My
now.
Twiller,
I'm,
and
I'm
you
watching the feed right now, waiting
Yeah.
to.
It's
ahead.
for those
Roll, please.
Yeah. This for people who aren't following Uncle,
Yeah.
it's at Uncle Podcast.
Press.com.
You heard clearly what he said.
252-301-2255 is the number to call.
Yeah, that's the number I called.
Oh, that's it. Right.
Ken, how you doing over there?
Hey, Ken, how you doing?
Hey, doing fine. Just listening in.
Nice. Thanks for hanging in there.
Yeah,
Okay, so there we go. I posted it.
Posted it.
Bob
Going
or
off to
Artisan
you.
Loaf, are you seeing the tweet now?
I
seen the
see
tweet?
it. I see it. Yeah.
I'm looking
What's
now
it
as well.
saying?
Loaf, why don't you read it for us?
Read it for
what
us and
says?
see what it said. What does it say?
Give me to tweet how is everybody doing a New Year's Love Illusion night? Okay.
That's what Uncle said, right?
Just
That
about.
sounds, yeah, that
That
sounds
was
just
close.
like it.
That was close enough.
That's
Sounds
pretty
like
cool.
crack baby
Pretty
New
close.
Year's.
There might have been one thing or the other off, but
It's not that bad. It's better than some of the others that have come out. So I'll give you credit on that one.
What I will say though is this is probably a good example of how the rest of the year is going to go with people on podcasts reading Twitter.
Oh yeah, well I know that. We know
So,
that.
We're setting the standard here, and I think it's probably going to continue.
Yeah, Uncle, this is actually literally one of the first podcasts doing that for the year. Right now, we're making it happen.
What?
That's true.
Well, I think right now we had a few of the listeners finally have figured this to call in to have a good conversation as we're having right now. So if people would like to call more people call in, welcome to it.
Taking your calls.
Taking calls now.
252-301-2255. We can't get enough callers. This is
enough
fun.
callers and bring them in. But so far we had a good conversation with Baby. Joe was trying to
We
find
sure
out.
did.
That's right.
Baby. This is such exhilarating conversation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for letting for
Listen,
learning.
I can't believe how privileged I am to come into this world being guided by you guys. As I said, I live in Bedford-Stuyvesant, which is a neighborhood in Brooklyn. So you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is gonna take the old train up to Times Square, see what kind of business is going on up there.
Nice.
And
nice.
maybe I'll check it a little later. Where you guys located at?
I think you need to do that. You only live once, baby. Get there at Times Square and see what all the hubbub is about.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been walking around for the past half hour, so
And
I
baby,
got like
baby,
80,
could you, baby,
83,
could you,
83 to 89 years left.
Hello.
So,
Hey, baby, excuse me. Baby, could you do me a favor?
Wait.
I'm talking here.
Wait, Uncle's talking here.
Baby, can you do me a favor? Pass that out saying you were talking to me on Uncle the broadcast to those people.
Yeah. Just tell everybody
them
in Times Square that you were on Uncle the podcast.
Uncle the broadcast.
That's it.
That's
it.
absolutely. How many? How many people are usually at this thing? Like 102?
Yeah,
I'd like to get that many.
About 102 actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Say hi.
Somebody tell me
Say
there's
hi
a
to
lot
all
of
of
people.
them.
All of them in
I will.
Sequest, especially the
I'll shake all
Sequest.
their hands and
And I guarantee you'll see my friend
Got it.
down there. I guarantee you'll see my friend down there. He's the guy with his hand over his mouth going, smoke, smoke, smoke. That's a friend of mine. Tell him Chuck said hi.
Hi, Chuck says hi to the smoke guy, Brian Seacrest, and whoever else. They'll get hugs and kisses and love from Uncle the podcast.
That's it.
That's
you got
it.
it,
There
baby.
you go. There you go.
Thanks for coming
And
on, baby.
Also,
Hello.
I got to pick up one of them Miller High Life. Can I get one of those?
Yeah, they have them.
We actually have a caller that's been
All right,
trying to get into the conversation for a minute. I think he's a little confused. But
Go ahead. Call him in.
baby New Year,
Where's
thanks for
he-
calling
Where's he
in.
from?
Thanks for calling, baby.
All right, thank you very much, guys. Have a good night. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
See you, baby. Happy New Year.
Okay.
Kick it.
Caller, hello.
Caller, who's your name and who are you?
Hello.
Where you from?
I'm old man 2018.
Oh, God, the old man's here now.
old
Now with the
man, now
baby
we're
and with the
18.
old man.
What?
What?
From a new baby to a new man. What the heck is this going on?
We're going in reverse order.
We're going backwards.
I'm retired now.
Good.
Where
I've
you
got
from?
time to podcast.
Where you from? Just a minute. I'm talking. What are you laughing at? Sidekick's going. He started his crack ups over here. Where you from, old man?
2018.
2018.
Yeah, we're gone.
That's disappeared.
What?
Disappeared. That's
What?
last year. That's last year in the East Coast. That's it. That happened in the East Coast. The East Coast, it's already 19.
Yeah, it's already 19.
Yeah,
old
in
man.
the East
Get with
Coast,
the
if you're
times.
from the East Coast, it's gone.
Yeah, sorry.
Gone in history.
Mm-hmm. You missed the chance.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, what?
I love this guy. He reminds me of one of the people in the theater box on the Muppets, you know?
Yeah.
Sounds like-
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's what he sounds
Love
like.
him.
Oh, man.
It sounds like he needs some of the high life over there.
He does.
Yeah.
I'm living the high life. I'm retired. Yeah, I'm in St. Petersburg.
St.
I'm at
Oh.
I'm
The
at the
second
oldest.
caller.
I'm at the oldest dive bar in St.
Yeah, we got the
Petersburg.
numbers, how many callers calling here?
That's the second
Get
person
the
that's...
numbers down.
Uncle, wait. This is the second caller that's called from the oldest dive bar in St. Petersburg tonight.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
the
that's
oldest. I'm the oldest man in the oldest dive bar in St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg. You're from Florida.
Yeah, we
What?
got another Florida man.
Florida boy. St.
Wow.
Peter's, Florida.
What are the odds? Uncle, we're getting so many listeners. People are calling from
We
the same
got
place.
2 people from Florida that just called in.
The same
Yeah,
bar.
I'm
no less.
across the state.
Across the street.
So
I'm across
Kent,
the
you're in
state.
Florida.
I'm on the East Coast. I'm in New Smyrna Beach.
Nice.
Beach. That
There we
isn't,
go.
what's his
But
name?
St. Pete's awesome. That's a party town. I've been there plenty of times.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Sounds funny.
I don't know
I
if
think
this,
what's getting funny here
this
is your
old man.
voice.
You
You
guys
all
have
laugh
got quite the
At
Florida
this man's
following.
voice.
Hey, the good news is that a nor'easter isn't taking out your listeners in Florida right now. That's the good news for you guys.
We're getting a lot of callers from the eastern seaboard.
See,
I
your
can see.
eastern seaboard is where they're coming from. So whoever's calling in, they come from that area.
We don't have enough. I don't know where all the California people are.
Where are the California people?
California people, you should be up now. Everybody in the East is making you look bad.
Yeah, they are.
We're starting to wind down over here, and they should be, amping up.
Right.
I would think so.
I would think so too. I mean, this is crazy.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. 4 hours of the show, and all we heard was Florida people. Very, very weird here. I am very surprised at the West Coast people
I'm offended at that.
What?
Yeah.
No, you're Florida.
23 minutes from now will be New Year's in the, the Central Time Zone.
Oh, Central. All right.
Central
We're coming up on
Zone?
it. Coming up on Central New Year's.
Central New Year's.
But, Nick, where exactly are you calling from?
Yeah,
right
where
now?
are you calling from?
This occasion, I'm actually in Ireland.
Wow.
Where?
So,
Oh my God.
I've been in
So you're
like
way ahead.
three different continents in the times I've been on this show, I think.
Oh.
And I'm also
in
wondering if Old Man is going to be a preview of New Year's Baby next year.
Maybe so.
Ugh.
He's getting turned into a baby because he's like Benjamin Button because everything's going in reverse now.
Right, he's backing up. He's backing up.
Oh, Nick, I wanted to mention one thing while we're still on it. Yesterday, I was driving down the 5 freeway, and I saw a car carrier filled with Teslas. I just wanted to let you know that that was just yesterday. They saw a whole car carrier full of Teslas just outside of Oceanside.
They've literally been trying to sell them like all day today because of the tax credit. So they've been doing like stores are open till midnight, so you can buy your Tesla and get the tax credit.
Oh.
So they're really pushing it hard.
That's why the car carrier was loaded down with them. I was wondering.
Is this the electric guy?
Yeah,
this is the electric guy.
Oh, wait. You're the electric guy. Now it got to my attention. We've got to talk electric, man.
You didn't care before, and now it's
I didn't realize it until I figured out who you're talking. Now, I have a conversation for you tonight.
Mm-hmm.
This electric stuff we got on our cars here, currently drinking a lot of, not gas, electric. Now, my sister is constantly drinking electric into the car. All right? Now, how are they ever going to get electric cars to get on the lot and get... You want somebody on the line?
No, that was nothing. Keep going, Uncle.
Why don't we get some of this guy to get in touch with this guy that's doing it with the electrics? And I want to get to him. If there's a way that you can get to him, I would like to have a good conversation with him.
Did you get that?
What's the specific question that you want to ask him?
You want to get a hold of Elon Musk directly? Is that
it? Straight to him.
You
want to get straight to him?
You should get a hold of Larry Woods again then, because this guy can tell you exactly how to modify some of these batteries and things.
The battery thing
to make the charge last longer, because it's more efficient with the coils and stuff. Larry Woods explains that. As a matter of fact, he's even explained on my show how you can go through and recycle some of the energy from your own house, so you're not wasting electricity at your house.
We can work on that because
he's a master electrician. So that's the guy to talk to if you want to know exactly how it's done.
All right, can we get on? Can you pass him over to us, Chuck?
Well, he's been on with you.
Yeah.
He has?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He was the other guy you talked to about electric cars.
Oh, I got to talk to him then.
But let's focus on the task at hand. Nick, can you get us through to Elon or what? What's going on?
I think it would probably be best if Uncle talks to him directly on Twitter, because that's how he communicates with the world. So
Twitter.
I think it would be you just go to him directly.
Get me back on Twitter,
because he's not going to listen to me. But
all right, let me get him back on Twitter.
Like Uncle,
get Uncle to send him another tweet.
I'm going to give him a tweet. I want to get to him.
That's exactly what we're going to do. Uncle, you're about to tweet to Elon Musk. Here,
Elon
are you ready?
Musk.
Get ready. I'm going to hold the phone up to you. You're going to say something to Elon Musk. Here it comes. Get ready.
Elon Musk, I must have a talk with you about this electric stuff that we have in this side and our family here, because my sister loves the regular extra electric. So what you do?
Okay, we passed tweet length there, Uncle. We went a little long.
What happened here? I'm talking, and you just take the phone away.
Well, I had to. I think we went past the character limit, but this might fit. We're gonna try to send this to Elon Musk right now.
Yeah, why don't do that? Send that off to him.
While we do, Artisan Loaf, do you think that Elon Musk will enjoy this tweet or respond to it, perhaps?
Yeah, you think he'll respond to it?
You've got a probably 50-50 chance.
Well, at least we got some kind of a chance.
He responds to some very odd stuff, but if you're on his wavelength, which I think you probably are, then you've got a good opportunity.
Trying to talk to the man. You're laughing here. I don't know what he's laughing at. Sidekick over here.
Oh, wow.
What? He answered?
I'm amazed that this fits and it's not too long.
Oh, I thought he answered.
No, I'm just amazed that we fit the character limit.
Oh, wow.
Remember, they doubled that not long ago, so, it used to be way shorter.
Yeah, thank goodness. We needed that.
They
had to.
Okay,
send it off to him now. See what we get out of that.
Here, I'll read how it came out this time. It says, at Elon Musk, do you, unless I must have a talk with you about this electric stuff that we have in this site and all the family here goes, my sister loves the regular extra electric. Are you okay?
Well, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good.
Well, he at least understands it, because sometimes this thing never talks to my language. This crazy brain of ours over here.
We know he's awake now. He's in the same time zone as us. He lives out here, so he should be checking that. He should be getting that on his little Twitter feed. Which
all right, really?
He'll definitely see it. He'll definitely see it because he does read. I think pretty much everything people talk to him on Twitter, which must be very difficult when you have like 22 million people following you. But he does seem to read everything.
Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. What are you laughing at?
He's a busy man, Uncle.
Busy man, and if he gets to the point of wanting to read something, there he goes. He got something to read. And I'm sure he'll get back to me on my broadcast. He'll probably want to talk to me, too.
Maybe he'll call in. He might call in and join.
That's what I mean. I mean, we're not forcing him. If he would like to, fine.
If it's convenient, that'd be nice.
To him, I'll do a little talking to him about it.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Love to have you here, Elon.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But for the time being, why don't we go back to the Bum Wine Bob special New Year's Eve drinking report?
All right.
What else you got to tell us about that?
What do you got to say?
Yeah. Well, I'm finishing up my second bottle here of the champagne here. Yeah. I kept it low key tonight. Nothing crazy. Not going too wild here. Oh, I see. I'm watching the stream as we're chatting here, and I see the fancy graphics that you did there. Thank you. Look at that. That's beautiful right there. The classic Bum Wine Bob beverages for the revolution.
We've got a montage of your photos from Instagram there, Bob.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful. That's nice.
Actually, do you have the link handy that you could paste into the chat room at Ocelli.com for people to want to go over and take a look at the visuals?
Yes, absolutely. I will do that now as we're talking. I will give everybody the link. I got the YouTube link here.
Ooh, there's music.
All right. But, Bob, we used your images. It's looking good. The big photo collage going on there. I think it came out pretty good.
Because it's always it's always a big decision to make of, okay, what are you going to drink, for a special occasion like New Year's Eve. And once they came out and said that they were doing the Miller High Life, the champagne bottles for the holiday season, I said, you know what? I'm going to pick some up. I'm going to save them for New Year's Eve. So I figure, we're not going to get too wild. I've had many crazy New Year's Eve experiences in the past, but this year we'll keep it.
I was gonna criticize Bob for drinking such an awful beer. But then I realized people in glass houses, and because I'm actually drinking this evening, being really, classy about it, store brand Coke, store brand cola.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe I'm not in a place to criticize someone's beer choice, even if it is quite terrible.
You got some money? You drinking wine? You got some whiskey with it?
I wish.
Rum and Coke.
The problem I had was the the alcohol taxes in Ireland are extremely high.
They are?
And I just couldn't justify paying the prices because I wanted some Baileys or something. I don't drink a lot, but I wanted a drink for New Year. And I just saw the price. I'm like, I can't do it. So, I'm just drinking store brand cola with nothing.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Uncle, I've had enough Monster and Jack Daniels to, I think, cure my stigmatism at this point. So,
well, I know you started, Chuck, you started early. I understand your point. We're just getting started because we were 3 hours difference than the East Coast.
Uncle, I propose
we got this.
We have another dollar store beer here. Uncle,
I want some
Dad, and myself are going to drink this one too, because this has been in our refrigerator.
Didn't we judge this one?
Well, Uncle, I'm gonna confess to you. I told you that we already drank this, but that was only half true.
What do you mean half true? Well, I'm sitting here drinking the dollar store drinks, and I thought we drank this one.
Well, we did. This is Diesel Punk Honey Amber. I believe we drank Diesel Punk Lager before.
You did.
That looked like this?
Yeah, right?
That looked like this face?
Yeah, Dad knows that. He remembers.
You should let your dad read the bottle, Aaron.
Yeah, let's hear it. What's it say, Dad?
It says Diesel Punk. Okay. And there's a honey.
Little more on Mike.
It's a Honey Amber. Diesel Punk.
Didn't we have this?
4.5% alcohol by volume.
Listen to that NPR style voice, folks. I love it.
Learn it, people. Learn it. The man knows what he's talking about. He's been listening to my broadcast for how long now? For a while, and he knows what he's talking about.
He's getting the tips from Uncle, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I know. Wait a minute.
It's a family affair here with Dad and with Uncle, and it's just me.
I know. When I tune in and I hear the cast of characters you got there, it's like, man, we got the whole gang together for this one.
That was the idea. I wanted this to be a party, and here we are drinking.
Yeah. Is Mom still on the couch in the peanut gallery too?
Yeah, she's there reading her.
She's on the iPad. I think.
Right now, looking at us.
What are you doing, Mom? What you got there? The Daily Beast. She's on the Daily Beast on her iPad, reading important news stories.
For the New Year.
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
We got the old man here too.
Wait, Black Panther. I saw that movie. That's a good one.
Black Panther. That was a movie in 2018.
2018.
Oh yeah,
I know.
That was big for you, old man.
That was old man. That was a big one.
That was huge.
Because do you see how he rode those cars? Boy, that Panther can run.
Fidget spinners.
Yeah.
Fidget spinners, yes.
He was running them spinners cards. He was going crazy.
I think fidget spinners might have been even the year before that, but that's okay.
I'm old. I can't. My memory is not what it used to be.
He's retired, I hear.
Yeah.
Just like you, Dad.
Yeah, it's just like me.
We're in good company here. Old man 2018 and
AirPods.
AirPods.
Those the ear things. Was that 2018?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say yes to that.
There was a new
iPhone.
one. There was a new one.
There was definitely a
in
new
2018. Hello?
OS.
Imagine 119 years we've been on the earth, people.
Yeah.
What?
How long has it been?
Woo. 119 years.
119 years.
1 year.
How old are you?
What do you mean?
How old is 218?
2018. Yeah. How old are you? 2018.
1 year.
1 year
You
old.
retired?
I'm finally retired. I put in my time.
1 year?
He paid his debt to society.
That ain't enough.
Yeah, 2018 must have been rough. Let me tell you.
Hey, old man. I want to know something. Were you in the service?
Oh.
All year.
Oh, yeah.
He's a lifer.
What the heck was he saying? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was in a whole year, his entire life.
Oh, yeah.
We actually have another caller.
Service? Oh, another caller.
Oh.
What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Mike from New Jersey, calling from the future.
Yeah, you're in it. Actually,
I'm in it.
Yeah, you're ahead of us by 3 hours, so you're always in the future, according to us. Yes.
Yeah, in the future.
I am. I'm in the new year. It's the same as the old year.
Yeah, sure is.
It's a Jersey, man.
I take
Many
offense.
Jersey people. What?
That baby's nothing like me.
Oh, no.
Sure is.
We got old man on the line
We
here.
got old man on the line, Mike. We've
Mike.
got Artisan Loaf in Ireland, for goodness sake.
Goodness
We've
sake.
got Bumwine Bob, also from New Jersey.
On Jersey up there.
You're in good
We
company.
got a lot of folks on. So Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too.
Yeah. The only one person I'm missing.
Mike, how do you hear about this show? What's the story there on your end?
Well, I've been listening to your show for a long time, the Transistor Show,
Nice.
for
nice.
a couple years now, and through that, Found Uncle's show. Listen to that for a
Right.
while. I come back every couple months and I catch up, and then I saw you doing the New Year's special, so I figured I'd call in.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
There you go. And you've always got to play catch up when you live in the inorganic garden state, because that's where I was born.
Jersey. I will tell you something now. I do this every year now, so I'm letting you know. Every year it comes down, I do it every year. This is
the first annual Uncle's New Year's Revolution, right?
for everybody to listen to.
We hope.
Yeah,
Setting a very
This
good
is
Off the call in again.
This is sort of a start. This is a start off.
How about
So,
how about a real quick tri-state area joke? Would you guys like to hear a quick tri-state area joke, since we got 3 people that have ties to Jersey on here?
Good idea.
Yeah, let's hear
Go
it.
ahead.
Okay, so here's the master question. What is the difference between the trash on the street in New York City and the women in New Jersey?
Go ahead.
Sometimes the trash in New York is worth picking up.
No.
What about the girl in Jersey, though? What about the girls in Jersey?
That's it.
Chuck,
That's a good one.
it's a drop off.
Also less
Uncle
dangerous.
feels bad for him.
What's
Uncle
about
feels
the
bad.
girls in Jersey? I put that girls in Jersey stuff.
That's the nature of a joke, Uncle.
Oh yeah.
You got to have thick skin. You got to have thick skin to be able to take it.
Speaking to somebody with thick skin who is not a joke, guess who we got on the line, folks?
Oh my gosh.
Jersey girls ain't worth picking up.
Sunshine?
No.
Wait a minute. Who is this?
Yeah, we know who this is.
Jersey girls ain't worth picking up. Hold on, let me put on my headphones.
This is.
Oh, this is.
You know who this is, Uncle.
Oh, I know who you are. I got your book.
This is Spike Robinson.
Spiky. Hello, Spike.
Spike, do you have your headphones
You have
on?
your headphones on. Now, this lady talks. Let me tell you.
There we go.
Oh, Spike
This
is with us.
lady.
Spike, how's it going?
How you going?
I
you have
have my headphones on. Just had to figure out things a bit.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. In fact, I got your now broadcast on my phone now. You finally put it on for me. I can listen.
Uncle's on your YouTube channel, so he's
This
there
is
watching
totally
the video.
weird. I'm being delayed by what? 30 seconds?
Oh, are you also watching the live feed video as
yeah.
you're calling in,
You
Spike?
what?
Yeah, I got to cut that out. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
You got to cut the
That's
live feed
gonna-
out.
That's going to be very trippy experience for you. But, Uncle and I have done a similar
Okay,
thing.
that's better. That's
The
better.
Thai soccer team caught in a cave.
Man, Cold Conquer Team phone a cave. What kind of cave?
We get a real wrap up, a New Year's in review from the old man here.
Just randomly blurting out headlines.
It's crazy. It's craziness to the non-stop.
Well, I have to come in and hear why a Jersey girl ain't worth picking up, so I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a retort to the joke. Here we go. All
That's
right.
a joke.
Chuck, you have a lot to answer for here.
Chuck, you
Well, I
got
don't know
it.
if I have a retort, just general umbrage.
Sky appears blue, water appears wet, and yeah. So
You've been drinking
I'm
beer, and
just
I haven't
thinking
got to the
general
heavy
umbrage.
stuff, people.
Nah, I understand. But no, I just call. I was just out on the porch because you guys are all imbibing in alcohol, and well, I have something else.
I haven't got to the heavy stuff, Spike.
Oh,
we've hit 2 beers, and I'm sitting here waiting on to New Year's Revolution to have a drink of this heavy stuff here.
Yeah, well, we're still on Dollar Store Beer Review number 2.
Pace yourself, Uncle. Pace yourself.
Yeah, I think it's wise that we do that.
No, don't do alcohol. Well, you guys can. Go ahead.
But I just do it for one time a year. This is a special.
Hey,
this is it.
Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow we may diet.
May diet?
Diet.
She's talking about the food we eat.
For tomorrow we may diet.
Oh.
Yeah, then we won't eat as much.
Oh.
We'll eat.
Chuck, can you give me a rim shot there or something?
She needs sound effects. Yeah. She requires sound effects.
Sound effects.
Am I close to the mic, by the way? Oh, good.
What happened there? Who hit the side corners?
That was the joke.
Was that somebody whipping off the side of the road?
It was a punchline.
Punchline.
Yeah, it did.
It sounded like somebody hit somebody at the side of the road.
Yeah, well, I hope not. Be careful. Let's take this time to say be safe out there, everybody. It's New Year's Eve. We are drinking, but we're not going anywhere.
Nope. Do not drive stoned, drunk, or even distracted. I mean, for God's sake, which is more important, that text message or the life of you and those around you?
Correct.
We're sitting here having a show contest in this living room.
Not while driving.
And not touching a wheel. And
exactly.
By the way, did we judge this beer while we're drinking this stuff?
We're getting to that, Uncle. We're getting there.
You told Spike. Now, Spike gets me caulking. You understand? You do, yeah.
He's in the bathroom sealing up that shower as we speak.
Ooh.
Oh,
you? Yeah.
Well, talking.
Because when Spike gets on the show, she gets me talking. Now, let's get moving with the drinks here.
Okay, good. While you're enjoying your beveraging, I really want to. I was such a heavy downer. My God, my husband listened to it. He said, "Always with the shop talk, Spike." So I wanted to be just bright and sunshiny this time.
She feels bad about mentioning dark subjects like high control groups and what else? What was the other stuff we got into?
Cults, domestic abuse, human trafficking. What do you got, buddy? Give it to me.
It was a very good episode.
Thank you.
I appreciate all your work, Spike, that you do.
Thank you. Well, I just really honestly, I don't know if I mentioned it on the show, but what happened was I was unemployed for a little while, and I was just wondering what the heck to do with my life. And I heard about this one woman and her personal story of escaping from Scientology, and I don't even know what kind of divinity I believe in, but that day I prayed to it, him, them, her, and said, please let me earn my keep by making sure that this sort of stuff doesn't happen.
Right. I've also added in another caller, just so you guys know.
Oh, wow.
Who we got on there? Who are you and who?
Caller.
Who are you? What? Coming from?
Welcome to the revolution.
How's it going?
Good. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
What's your name and where you come from?
Bear, I'm the double rainbow guy.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait now, I'm confused.
We got Bear on the line.
Double rainbow guy?
Bear. That's Bear.
This is
Spike. That's Bear.
Paul
Are you
Bear.
really honestly the rainbow guy?
Yeah, that's me. I'm
That's
very
him.
famous.
Dude, I have always wanted to meet you.
There he is. You can talk to him there, Spike.
Dream come true time for Spike.
You can go do the talking.
Oh!
Good. He's getting wild now.
Bear, thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah, my pleasure. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Where are you right now?
Where are you from? Where you come?
I'm in my bedroom on my farm just outside Yosemite National Park in California.
We got a California boy on.
There you go. You finally made it. You finally made it.
Hey.
And it is now New Year. It is now New Year in the Central Time Zone. So Happy New Year to you people in the Central Time Zone.
Cheers.
Nice. Good job, everybody.
I'm finishing off my high life over here, so I'm gonna sign off with you guys here. This is Bumwine Bob. I'm gonna wish everybody a happy New Year. And,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Bob. Before you go, tell them where to find your podcast, brother.
You can check me out at bumwinebob.com for the best of the worst in cheap booze, bum wine, beers, 40s, malt liquor, all the good stuff. We got it covered for you there. Just hit me up, and I'll hook you up. So cheers, guys. Be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also follow Bumwine Bob on Twitter, guys.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, follow him on Twitter.
Follow on Twitter. Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys. Have
Take
fun.
care, Bob.
All right,
Take
Happy
care,
New Year.
Bob. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
SpaceX.
Oh yeah, that was big this year. This past year.
Eggs.
Bear.
Yeah.
How have you been to Inyo National Forest lately?
Inyo? No, I think that's in Southern California, right?
He's a religion.
Yeah. I just like saying Inyo National Forest. I also like saying all up Inyo National Forest.
That's one, Spike. I know that voice.
I can roll with you, Spike.
Hey,
right?
people watching on the live stream should let us know if they can see the exquisite facial expressions that Spike is making as she's speaking, because she's the only one of us with a visual up on Skype, looks like. Like I said, I don't have a camera, but hers is on.
I'm unable to pull up that visual. I thought maybe I could, but it's not working.
Where was it before? We had her on before.
Yeah, she's here. I have a graphic for her.
Yeah,
but I don't have the Skype Live thing.
Oh, okay. Man, you gotta get with this thing.
I was hoping it would work, but it didn't. Hey, these things happen.
Okay, I didn't mean to start anything. I was just checking.
I just want to sneak. There she is.
Well, Uncle can see her. That's all that matters. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I was asking him to do.
Bear, is it just you up there at home?
Is that just you?
Yeah, I live alone.
Kind of alone, man. Well, thanks for coming here tonight. We're having a party here. This is a lot of people.
This is a lot of people so far. Have you got a count of how many people yet?
Let's introduce you. We've got Spike Robinson online here. We were just talking to. We've got Mike, listeners called in, a caller from Jersey.
From Jersey.
We've got Kent. Are you still there?
Spent Kent still here.
Spent Kent is there. Nice. We've got Artisan Loaf all the way in Ireland.
Yeah, it's like 6 a.m. here now, so I should probably sign off as well.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Nick. Anything you want to say before you sign off?
No, just hope everyone has a great new year, and I've enjoyed listening to your shows, Uncle Chuck, and the new favorite Spike over there has amazing work. So
thank you. I might be your end of the Atlantic in July, actually.
Oh well, that might be the time I'm there, the other side of the Atlantic.
Oh well.
So I travel a lot. So
okay.
But I say I've really enjoyed your guest spots on the shows you've done. It's been really good.
If you are in let's see, where I'm going to be in Salford University in July, talking at the International Cultic Studies Association conference.
Well, I say if I'm about, I will definitely check you out and see you there.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It was nice meeting you.
And nice
meeting you too. So happy New Year, everybody.
And I strongly suggest everybody listening follow Artisan Loaf on Twitter, especially if you want to keep up with the latest stuff on Elon Musk, which Artisan Loaf chronicles extremely well on Twitter. Artisan Loaf. Yes, exactly like that. Find him on Twitter.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Nick. We'll see you. So there you go, Bear. We got all these folks here right with you. What do you think? Is it a party now?
Is it a party now? Bear? Is it a party now?
It is.
Is it a party, Bear? I haven't heard from him yet.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the ball.
We're
getting close to the ball.
We're watching. Uncle's watching the TV right now, so we're watching that.
Oh, there's Seacrest.
We're watching Ryan Seacrest. We gotta know what he's doing. That's
gotta
important.
watch him. He's main guy to watch.
It's very important.
Yeah.
Bear, I know that I can't remember when it was we had you on the show. That was at least a year ago. It's probably more than that.
More than that.
But what's been going on since that time?
The latest thing I'm doing is this pain relieving cream that I've been working on. I grow the plant. It's cannabis, CBD, and THC. I actually use 3 different strains of cannabis to make this cream, and I put all kinds of essential oils and beeswax and coconut oil and honey oil, or coconut oil and olive oil, and I just started selling it like the last couple of weeks, and like a couple dozen people have got it so far, and everyone is like, wow, this stuff makes my pain go away instantly.
Wow.
I have a lot of pain myself, and I put it on. I made it for myself. I didn't think to market it or sell it or anything, and I just like put a picture of it on Instagram, and man, everyone was like, wow, I want some. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, and it's amazing. It really works, and everyone's like really loving it.
Yeah,
Nice.
you know, I really have a big respect for the work that's being done with cannabinoids, because unlike a lot of the other stuff that can be just snake oil being sold by hucksters, the actual cannabinoids, I'm probably saying that wrong, but the complex of THC and CBD are actually being clinically shown to work. So the efficacy there is amazing, and I'm sure it smells wonderful with whatever oils you got on it.
I'm putting all kinds of different essential oils in it, and it does smell really nice, and it feels really nice because it's got the beeswax and the coconut oil, and yeah, it goes on really nice, and it smells really nice, and it's instant relief. You know, it's like for joint and muscle pain, it just makes it go away really quick. Doesn't last that long, so you have to keep putting it on. But
oh yeah, well the thing is, is that also just the act of rubbing something into your body creates a beneficial thing. So even better if it's actually got something that smells nice and has the actual CBD, THC, CBD particularly. Some of the studies on it are amazing.
Yeah.
I saw a video, like,
I'm a stickler for science.
You you feel like you're connected to like how it's made. You know, you have an understanding of like what went in to make this. Like everything's documented. Like me breeding the plants and all that. It's all like I've made. You know, that's what I do. I make videos every day. And that's all documented.
Good on you.
Gotten it. They watch the videos of me, you know, growing the plants and making it, and then they feel connected to the whole process and then they say, everyone's like, wow, it's magic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
You know, I certainly am interested in this as well. Can you tell people where they can go to see these videos right now? Because
so my YouTube channel is Yosemite Bear 62 on YouTube. You know, but you know, I don't. You know, most people know that I have the viral video Double Rainbow. So you,
I fell in love with you that day, man.
I've become an icon. The main meeting room at YouTube headquarters is called the Double Rainbow Room. You know, it's just amazing what this video has done to humanity.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. If you can just do something good for the people around you, you know, make your little corner better.
He can. I tell you, Spike, he can.
He did it.
He
It's
did.
an honor to meet you, Bear.
He did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
He
awesome.
did.
It's always it's always great having you on. We'll have to have you on as a guest, I think, on a regular podcast again sometime just to catch up. But it's so cool.
Catch up with what you're doing.
I saw you posted that picture of your pain relief cream, and I was wondering, I'm like, oh, he must make that. You do the whole process, huh? You like grow everything.
Yeah, I mean, I grow the plants. I've been breeding the plants. Most people don't understand that the very beginning of the Double Rainbow video, it starts, people think I was camping, that that's my tent. No, that's my greenhouse filled with my strain of cannabis that I've been working on since 2004. And so when CBD started getting big, I started breeding it with my strain, the Double Rainbow strain, to CBD, and then that's the plants that I use in this cream. And, you know, I made it for myself, you know, because like that's the kind of guy I am. You know, I'll just like make something that I need, and I didn't think that someone would want it. I just put it like, oh, look what I'm doing, you know, and wow, the response has been overwhelming. People are just like, wow, I want some of that. And then everyone's like, wow, it's amazing. It works. It works instantly.
It literally sells itself.
Yeah, it does. It's like it. I mean, my thing is I don't really want to. I don't want to do the work. I don't want to. I don't want to ship it. I don't want to. So it's like that. I'm gonna try and figure out how to get someone else to do the rest of it. What I like was coming up, breeding the plants and coming up with the formula to make it. I like that part, but doing the work, I don't want to do that.
Reality sucks, man.
It's tough out there. You got to find yourself a good drop shipper.
I know. I too am looking for representation. I'll sing any song you want. I'll write any song you want, but get me a gig, a reality.
It's tough out there.
Yeah.
It's out there.
But some of the best inventions ever have been made out of just somebody tinkering in their workshop and eating something for their own use, and it's great. And I mean, that's why we have Post-its, is because they gave them to the secretaries, and all the secretaries found just how useful they were.
Yeah. Right. Who knew they'd be so good? Mike, are you still on the line?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Mike, do you have a question for either Spike or for Bear?
Oh, Bear, do you have a question for him?
I have a question for Uncle.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
Is 2019 the year of merchandising? We're going to get some Uncle shirts and mugs.
Oh, that would be nice. I appreciate that.
I mean, why not? You could set up an online shop for it.
I appreciate that. See, this is what I mean, sidekick. He's doing the job. You know what I've been doing, pushing him to do? These things he never gets to do.
You can design T-shirts with some of them tweets on them.
Yeah, that would be nice.
The logo, you got the logo already.
Yeah, I had the logo.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'd design you some T-shirts, man.
Uncle's trying to get on Aaron about the business cards still.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm pushing him on that. He
it's
can't
going to be about a 3-foot long card.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long
card. If I'm going to be pushing this guy, and I got a guest that's going to do that for me, you're going down there, sidekick. You operate what you're doing, good. But I'm going to have somebody that does my business otherwhere.
Yeah,
never ditch your sidekick, dude.
Yeah.
Sidekick can only
never ditch your sidekick.
The sidekick is doing what he's doing. And it just say what he's doing, and don't order nothing. Because if I tell him, he'll forget. He can't do 2 things or 3 things at a time. He's a one-brain man that doesn't operate that brain of his.
Not the best
clear.
multitasker.
That's it.
He's doing a good job. He's got this all set up.
Well, he does that. I'm giving him credit for that. He does a good job of setting up. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about.
We're learning as we go tonight.
He's learning. The system is, I'm out of something. I would like to see if he can get something built. But since you brought that up about the shirts and things, that got my attention to him. I appreciate
Thank you,
that,
Mike.
Joe.
Thank you for
Mike.
bringing that up.
See, Uncle, what you ought to do is ask the smooth Mr. Franz over there if there's a way to get the younger Mr. Franz motivated. That's what you ought to do.
Can you do that, Mr. Old Franz? Can you all make your son here?
I've been trying to do that for quite some years. I've been trying to do that for a while now, yes.
To no avail.
A little bit.
Hey, guys, I got to sign off.
Okay, Bear.
Right, Bear.
Yeah, nice talking to you guys.
Nice.
Thanks for
Nice,
partying.
Have a nice, good conversation.
It's great to talk to you as always. We'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch with you.
All right, take it easy, guys.
You too.
Yep.
Have a New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Yep. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, that was Double Rainbow Guy.
Double Rainbow Guy talking. I'm talking.
Uncle, talk. Tell us what's going on here.
That was Uncle. That was the Rainbow Guy that just got off the air that we were talking to.
So, who do we still have on this line, Uncle? We got a lot of people here still.
Still on the
Hello.
line. Oh, the old man's still back on the line.
In case you didn't know.
I think the old man fell asleep.
Meghan Markle married Prince Harry.
Prince Harry. Oh, there it is.
Avengers Infinity War.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with you, 2018.
Now here we go. I gotta have listen to this conversation.
Creatures, and where to find them, and what the heck?
Hello?
Yes, 2018. Bad movies, no biscuit.
What? Han Solo.
Movies, no biscuit. Bad movies, 2018, no biscuit.
Stand alone, Han Solo.
No biscuit.
She called you
right?
Fred Durst there, Limp Bizkit.
Name one.
I'm trying to think of one.
Solo was horrible.
Yeah, you let me know.
Solo was horrible. We had the worst season of South Park ever. I didn't see Black Klansman yet.
Aquaman.
Bad movie, no biscuit.
It came out late in the year. I don't know if it counts. I guess it still counts.
They're saying that was a good picture.
Count as a good movie.
I thought there was too much. I thought I was thinking it was an underwater man. Always underwater with never get on land.
Sherlock Gnomes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Gnomes.
No.
Who's that?
Look, Aquaman always sucked. You know what? I can talk to fish, too, if I smoke, the stuff that they spray with formaldehyde. I can talk to fish all day. You know what I'm saying? Aquaman always sucked. Even in the Justice League. Come on, man.
Oh, God.
Deadpool 2.
Excuse me?
Deadpool 2.
Oh, yeah.
I like that, but still.
Venom. It was a big year for comics.
What is it with superhero movies? Can we have maybe movies that don't establish a cinematic universe? Maybe a movie about regular people doing regular things, or even, God forbid, somebody making the world better without blowing up 17 buildings.
What?
Sorry, 2018. You tried. You tried, and we forgive you. But still, we're not angry. We're just very disappointed.
Childish Gambino.
Wow.
It's quite the wrap-up we're getting here. Quite the wrap-up. Thank you, 2018.
2018.
For blessing us with so many wonderful pop culture phenomena.
Last year things.
Last year things.
Yeah, it's 19. It's 2019, 18.
Uncle, look.
Last year.
Look at the live feed, Uncle. That's Times Square now. There's still some people there, even though we're well past midnight in New York City. But there's
what is it in New York City?
Is Baby in there? Do you see Baby?
Yeah, we're looking for the baby.
Where's Baby?
The people are very small on the screen. It's hard to tell from this angle.
I don't even know what she looks like.
I don't.
Do you recognize it?
We haven't seen the lady.
Well, look for a small, naked, larval form human.
Is that what we're looking for,
Find
baby?
a bunch of those at After Hours joints in Alphabet City.
Yeah, we know that, Chuck.
My problem is I keep staring at my microphone rather than my camera. So if the feed's only on me video, they're getting a really weird hit.
I see that on you over here on my film.
Don't worry, Spike. You're not. Your video isn't showing up. Again, I couldn't get the Skype video to work. I thought maybe it was going to work, but it's not.
He's not got it
because
worked.
I was going to put my tinfoil hat on.
I think only me and Uncle can see you.
Oh,
I
okay.
can
Never
see
mind. Then I'll put it back up here.
You can talk like you have a tinfoil.
I can see your face there now.
I can see the tinfoil hat song.
I can see your face now.
Oh, wait. You want to sing a song, Spike?
You want to sing a song?
You want to twist my arm.
Oh, you twisted.
Oh, boy.
Get that side. You're going to sidekick. Sidekick is twisting it on.
This is a special musical performance.
What musical performance should I do? Should I do the tinfoil hat song?
Sure, why not, since we're on the subject.
This is not my song. I do write my own funny songs, but this is not my own, but it is a beautiful little song. And you can find it online. The original has animated otters. So you know that you're doing what you otter. Okay.
Gosh. Here we go.
I've got my tinfoil hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. My tinfoil hat will shield you from your mind-controlling ray. I've got my tinfoil hat on to insulate my brain. As long as I have got my tinfoil hat on, I'll be sane. Naughty little voices chanting, naughty little thoughts implanting. Aluminium will strike them dumb. Wear your tinfoil hat. Aliens and goblins were watching me in bed until I got some bako foil and wrapped it around my head. I've got my tinfoil hat on, my mind cannot be soiled. I've got my tinfoil hat on, now their evil plans are foiled. I've got my tinfoil hat on, now their evil plans are soiled.
All right. Special live performance from Spike Robinson.
Spike, I got to tell you, got a very nice sound voice on that song.
Thank you. That's the result of many, many years of being yelled at by some of the most brilliant opera stars of New England.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh, classically trained. Nice.
Yeah, I've got a master's in music composition.
Very good. All right.
Yeah, and imagine my dismay when getting out of graduate school and finding that none of the composition companies were hiring.
Oh, gosh.
Let's see Ryan Seacrest bring entertainment like this.
Yeah, I would love to see that guy right now.
It's not happening.
Yeah, I know it's not.
Yeah, no, Lillard, I got to take you to task. Remember that some of the best entertainers in the world have been homosexual, so let's remember that they can bring on some pretty good party, too. Okay?
We're being inclusive tonight. We're being
inclusive, yes. And I understand. You know, you rabble on and you say, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, here in the city of Bernie, we got to be a little bit...
Well, I had to pick on the gay guys on CNN because it's just too funny. Because Anderson Cooper's a CIA asset. That's what the real problem is. I could not care less if he was gay, but it's just too funny.
No, I figured.
And he's also a Vanderbilt, so, you know, come on.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, my grandfather was actually, or was it the other, was it the Rothschilds or the Vanderbilts? I forget. But he was he picked up some side money being their lovely little accountant. So, you know.
There you go.
Yeah. But no, I understand. Yeah. No, I am grateful to him for what he's done against Scientology, though, and talking about, you know, some of them. He's done some interesting. But yeah, no. Nobody is perfect, and I knew you weren't being against the gay guys. I was just changing to try.
Personal freedom is of primary concern to me. So,
of course.
Yeah.
And my mother's raised me to be that way. To be really do. I have mothers. My poor husband has 3 mothers-in-law. Think about that for a minute, gentlemen.
Thank the gods I'm an orphan. All right.
Hey, she's working on this.
Yeah, Mother's Day is quite fun.
I have no idea
we have important business to tend to here, don't we, Uncle? We have to finish our second dollar store beer review.
I've been drinking it and I haven't touched it yet.
We've been drinking it for quite a while. I think we're probably all finished. Are you finished with it, Dad?
Almost.
All but? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty... Yeah,
I'm
shaking the can. It's gone.
All right, so do your second dollar store beer review, and then I've got a little game for everybody that might actually take us into the next New Year announcement for the Mountain Time Zone and whatever the hell it is they do in Arizona. I don't know. They don't move their damn clock, so I'm not sure what time it is there. But that's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah,
Arizona doesn't change. They don't.
One of my bosses lives in Arizona, so I have to keep track of that. Not to mention my other boss in UK. They don't change the same time we do. They change it a week earlier or a week later, depending on the year.
Yeah, I know. You should have seen what it was like when I had the producer in the UK on my show, and it was like, what? What time is it? Yeah, I couldn't figure it out.
And in Australia, they also change a totally different week. It's like, excuse me.
Can we get it? Get in one single file line when it comes to the wind up toy or the digital representation thereof, please. Because it's just a clock. But no, not on this planet, because it is what it is. So this dollar store beer review, did you tell anybody about the beer? I don't remember. I mean, it could be all the, half a bottle of Jack Daniels and Monster Energy drinks I've had so far.
Hey, Chuck, we haven't got to the heavy stuff yet. We've been drinking this beer.
We're taking it a little easy. Just 2 beers in. This is...
But I was on the air 3 hours longer than you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I know.
I think Chuck's getting a little loopy there. I know we are just partially, but my gosh, how many hours you put in. It's getting a little crazy over there. We are drinking Diesel Punk Honey Amber, 12-ounce can, 4.5% alcohol by volume. It's the second beer we're reviewing from Diesel Punk. We did their Pilsner before. So this is the Honey Amber as opposed to the Pilsner. I guess we'll start with you, Dad. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate this one?
I think I'm in on a 6. It just doesn't have much of a taste for me.
6, okay. He doesn't care for it.
A little light.
Too light.
Too light, yes.
Okay.
What do you give it?
I'm next, Uncle.
Mm-hmm.
I actually give this an 8. I think it's pretty decent. I think it might be actually better than their Pilsner, because I like Pilsners a lot. I didn't think their Pilsner was that good. I think this is better than their Pilsner was, so it's an 8. That's pretty good. Uncle, where are you at on this one?
Been drinking it for quite a while. We've been having a good conversation with Spike and everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I had a really thought of this one.
Well,
I
hope you remember it.
It is going to be a 9, because it has that taste. Not quite that long of a taste, but taste enough to make it a 9.
9. Okay. 9. So Uncle likes this one.
We have a spread here, don't we? A little bit of spread.
We have quite a bit of spread. Nobody's given the same rating on a single beer yet. I like that.
Well, I'm drinking a plain bottled water from a Nalgene container with a yellow top. I'd have to say the bouquet makes it a 5, and the fact that it's now mostly spit and backwash turns it to a pure 2.
A 2?
Because of it's just the last gulp in there, so it's not very good.
See, but your spit and backwash should upgrade it, Spike. Come on, what is wrong here?
I'm charmed at that idea, but no.
We got to bring all these beers out there,
What is stranger, the fact that I said that, or the fact that she's charmed by that idea? We have another caller coming in.
No.
Oh, we have another caller.
Another caller.
Nice.
In.
Okay.
Who do we have? Who is this, and where you from?
Yeah.
This is Marley calling from Long Beach.
Oh,
Marley! How long
Hey, what's up, Uncle Johnny?
Where you been, man? We have been waiting for you.
Here. I'm in hiding.
I know that. You haven't been talking much. I was wondering where you been.
Marley's an old friend.
Oh, he's an old friend that's been listening to me for quite a while. He's one of the old
I'm
ones.
not just your follower, Johnny. I'm your biggest fan.
Oh, yeah, biggest fan here. Chuck, now this guy, I got to tell you, Chuck, this guy followed me from the start.
Hey, Johnny, who's Chuck?
This is my new announcer. He's the guy that does the knobs.
Chuck is...
He's our knob man.
He's our producer.
He's our producer, does the knobs. I took
on.
I took the job away from the sidekick
from me
and gave it to him.
Now it's on Chuck.
It's on Chuck. But
so you took Aaron's place.
Yeah, he took Aaron's place.
Yeah.
Right.
So now Chuck is doing the heavy lifting.
Doing the heavy lifting.
I'm just kind of here.
Yeah, he's kind of here that's doing my sidekick talk.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Aaron, you still have my heart.
Well, he does the job. I give him credit because
he... redhead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
And Aaron.
His wife?
Oh.
His wife?
His wife. She's right here.
My wife is now in Long Beach with
She's in
Marley.
Long Beach? Yeah.
And we about to party.
Nice. Is Uncle's sister with you by chance?
Yeah, my sister.
She sure is.
She is. Nana is there.
Jackie's gonna talk.
Oh gosh. Okay, this is Nana.
This is Nana talking.
Got Nana on.
What have you been doing? We haven't listened to you.
We've been listening to Spike.
He got serious.
We've had our guest on the show, and Spike's on the show. We've been listening to her. Good conversation.
Lots of guests.
A lot of guests came on.
How many people have you had on tonight?
Oof, gosh.
But where's the paper?
Oh,
You're not
Uncle.
writing it.
Not been tallying.
I know. I asked you.
Following now. Good for you, Johnny.
We've had about 9 callers so far.
How many?
We've had about 9 callers.
9
Uncle.
callers? Jet?
Wow.
I'm going to give him.
Nice.
Pretty good.
He had nine callers.
It's been
You like
New
the
Year's.
male? You should do the male version of Dr. Ruth. Oh, Ryan Seacrest. That's it.
Oh, yeah, we haven't got to him yet.
We're trying to get through
Oh,
to
you
Ryan
haven't yet
Seacrest.
called in?
No, he hasn't called in. That's why I'm
I'll
waiting.
have my people call him. I'll
You
have
can
my
call
people
him?
call him.
Yeah, call
Yeah,
him and let him know and give me a call. Call him in and I want to get to talking to him.
Yeah, I'll let him know. Yeah, I'll say, hey, Ryan, give Uncle John a call.
Yeah, give him a call. I want to know. I really want to get to him.
We need pointers on how to make these New Year's shows.
Yeah.
We're new to
Hey,
this.
I had some recyclable stuff for you, Johnny. Did you get it?
It's coming
What's
all
that?
within.
Bottles and cans on.
No, I haven't gotten
Yeah.
it. I haven't gotten
I
You can give it to
I'm
them
starting
if you
to put
want.
that stuff. I'm starting
Give it
to put
to-
that stuff away for you.
Give it to, if you have enough of them, give them to his wife. You
Yeah,
know?
I give them to Samantha.
Oh, perfect.
Uncle John. James.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uncle
Yes,
John.
she gave me hers. She gave me hers.
Jamie's right here, Johnny. Say hi.
Oh, Jamie?
Hi, Uncle John. Merry
Hi there, hi
Christmas.
there.
This-
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Is
too.
that James Brown?
James Brown on the phone?
Is this James Brown talking?
This is James Brown
That's
talking.
James Brown. That's Brown. That's wrong. James Brown.
That's James Brown on the phone, people.
Yeah, that's James Brown on the phone.
Hey,
Sounds like
Johnny,
a-
guess what? I'm in a music video.
You're in a music video now?
Yeah. So my nephew does like what they call gangster cholo rap. And,
Oh,
and
that's
his
almost-
friend came here. So we had a baby shower. Yeah, we had a baby shower, and I invited him over. And the guy really liked my place. He said, I could see your place in a music video. So he asked if he ever needed a film, if he can do it. So one night they called me and they needed to use my kitchen. So they charged me. They offered me $100. So the kitchen looked like it was a home, and it was supposed to be like a place to make drugs. And they took all my tchotchkes away. I hated it. I was trying. They put my cookie jars away and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a video vixen.
It feels good
on
when
YouTube.
it feels good when
I
somebody
play
thinks
some
your home looks
Listen.
like a drug lab.
No, they asked me to play the part of a tweaker, and what I did is I wrote a blunt, and I went into the alley, Johnny, and I sat myself right next to the trash can, and the guy loved the footage.
Well, what? He's going to make
And I was
you a
wearing
star?
James Minnesota
Are you a
t-shirt and
star kid
baseball
now?
cap.
Are you going to be a
No, I
star
didn't wear
kid?
the robe. I should have wore the robe. Then I would have really been a tweaker.
Such a compliment when somebody looks at your kitchen and thinks meth lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly. And no, they thought it was too clean to be a meth lab. They wanted to they put powder all over the counter, flour to make it look like cocaine. I was like, really?
Yeah, I
The
can see
video's hilarious because I'm all out in the alley looking around. It's funny.
Nice. Marley's hit the big time. He's
Marley's
gone
got the
Hollywood.
big time over here.
Long Beach to Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood. Straight up to
Oh, I
the,
should get it on YouTube.
right
Okay,
up
hold on.
to,
Talk to him.
Hollywood. Went straight
Okay,
up.
you know what? Hey, Uncle Johnny, I'm gonna send you the link of the video that I'm in. So if you can help get me even more popular, I want to get discovered. I want to get discovered.
Yeah.
Go it over.
I want to
you
be
know
like
my-
the boy version of Cardi B.
You know my insert to get to me, right? Now? Molly?
Yeah, I got your info.
So
you know what?
give
I'll have
it-
my
give
people
it
call
to,
your people.
Give it to my friend on and give it to my sidekick here, and he'll.
I
pull it,
definitely will.
and I'll throw it off to that, and I'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
All right, well, I wish you guys a very happy new year. I'm going to sign off, and we're going to head out. So I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks for calling in, and tell everybody hello and have fun out there, and be safe, okay?
And don't
everybody, hold on. Everybody's going to say Happy New Year.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Be safe.
All right, you guys have a good evening.
You too. Have fun. Strong Beach.
Long Beach.
All right. The Long Beach contingent calling
The
in.
Long Beach people. Boy, let me say we had.
Are they going to the fireworks, you think?
9?
Are they going to the
Yeah, I think they're going to go down to the beach and see the fireworks down there at Fantasy Island.
Good town, Long
That's
Beach.
10 people now we had.
I know.
That's pretty good for a New Year's Revolution thing.
Dad, you're in Long Beach today, weren't you?
Today,
Yeah, Long Beach. How'd it look like up down there?
I like that city. I really do.
Cool place.
It's fun there. Yeah, lots of stuff to do. Good food.
Yeah. It's the beach, obviously.
Yeah, right.
Nice bike path down there, fun
That's
to
right.
ride on.
Right.
We got the Queen Mary down there.
All right, we got
She's still there. Yep.
Yeah.
Long
Missing
Beach, part of California that doesn't usually burst into flames.
That's right. That's right. You're not going to see Long Beach on those fire videos too often. Not as often as elsewhere.
No.
I'm going to ask a.
Vermont, we don't burn very much. It's too damp. I don't think I've gotten properly dry since 1998.
Now, because this is a family show, I am not going to make comments about that. Anyway, let us play a game, Aaron. You want to play a game?
Yeah, let's play a game. I'm not sure if it's a drinking game, but it doesn't have to because we're drinking
No,
anyway.
not a drinking game. I have something rather unique for you. There is someone who has been on all 3 of our shows, Transresistor Radio, Uncle, and The Ocelli Effect. And they have done a cover of it was a popular song at one time. And it is probably so terrible and absolutely unidentifiable that I think we could actually get away with playing it and not getting hit with a copyright strike.
Nice.
But here's the thing. I would like, since I know who the artist is, I'm disqualified, I would like everybody who's on the broadcast to try and see if they can guess who the artist is.
The
I like that
original
game.
artist?
What do you think?
Yeah.
The
I love that
original
idea.
artist or the covering artist?
No, the person covering the song, the real artist. You could probably, you know what? Either way, it would probably be fun to figure out because it's so bad.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I say try to figure out who's covering it. Try to figure out who the original artist and original song is, first of all, because that might be hard enough to do.
Yeah.
And whoever gets the most of those questions right is the winner, I guess.
right, okay, and no help from anybody on the live stream because the original artist might be identified when I play it on the live stream. So, no looking to the live stream for hints, okay?
I mean, on this line? This is the line stream?
So
yeah, we're live streaming all night.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play it, and I'm going to actually cut all of our mics off of the broadcast. We'll still be able to hear each other and talk, but you're going to want to everybody be quiet and try and take a listen to it. And I don't know, maybe we'll play a minute worth of it or something like that, and then have everybody take a guess. What do you think, Aaron?
I love that idea. Let's do this. Mike, are you still there?
You there, Mike?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'll
Do you
play
wanna
the
play
game, but then
play the game?
I'll head out after that.
Right, and we still
Sounds
got
good.
Spent
I'm
Kent
still here,
hanging
too.
out, too.
Yeah, Kent,
Yep.
you're still there too?
I'm still here.
Okay, so you're in for this game?
Yeah, I'll try it. I probably won't know who the artist who's playing the song right now, but I might know the song and the original artist.
Cool.
Very cool. Okay, well, listen, if you get half of it right, maybe we'll let them start so they can have a chance at the original artist. But I think, I'm not sure what will be harder, actually, the original artist or the person covering it, because it's just that rough. All right, anyway, you guys ready?
Yeah, play it, Chuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it here. I think I'll advance it a little bit, but hang on. Let's give people a little more of a taste of it. I'm just going to advance the track to a random point and let you guys take a listen to that as well. Hold on. Okay.
Can you play without turning the dishwasher on? What's going on over there, man?
Dishwasher.
It sounds like he's singing on a dishwasher or something, or the laundry. He's at the laundromat. Something going on in the background. I can barely hear what he was singing.
I did too.
So I have no clue. I'm lost.
My brain just completely turned off. I just went into that place where you're just so beyond, no, that I'm not listening to this.
That's all part of Uncle's New Year's revolution.
I'm lost with you two. Also, I'm lost. Exactly what he said. The Jersey guy.
I couldn't hear a beat.
I couldn't hear a thing. All I kept hearing is dishwashing going or washing machine going, something like that.
I know somebody put an old-fashioned hammer dulcimer in a dishwasher and then recorded it in the middle of a bus station.
That's what it sounded like.
And then that boot, boot, boot was when it got stuck in the spin cycle.
That's exactly what it sounded like. I gotta say.
Yeah.
Sound like Aquaman singing underwater. Aquaman doing a Beatles cover.
You think it was as bad as Aquaman? That's pretty rough. Okay.
Okay, so
I
guess,
Aquaman was such a delightful.
What do you think it is, Phones?
Does anybody have a good guess that they want to put in, or
let's first find out. Does anybody know who the original artist was?
I don't know what the original song was.
Oh, okay.
Never mind the song. Never mind the artist.
I think Mike said the Beatles. Is that right?
The Beatles?
Yeah.
No, the Beatles is not correct.
No? I'm going to say Backstreet Boys.
It does not sound like the
also
Backstreet
incorrect.
Boys.
Okay.
It was not.
It wasn't. Okay.
What
That's my best guess.
Chuck, who hurt you?
Was it a single singer? Chuck.
Oh, we're looking for hints
You want hints now?
A Madonna cover?
The original artist or the person doing it?
The person doing it was a single singer.
Yes.
Oh, so now we got.
Can I phone a friend?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, I'll go out on
Was that Bear
Hank
singing?
Senior.
Was that Bear?
Who?
Hank Senior.
No, Hank Senior? No.
I think I might know.
Not
who
like it was
did
recorded back then.
Who was it?
Was that Jeffrey Matt?
It was not Jeffrey Matt. No.
No.
Ah, you lost.
It wasn't Jeffrey. Okay. Well, I don't know where to go from
Is
here.
it that one song that Charles Manson wrote for the Beach Boys?
Could it been?
He wrote a few songs for the Beach Boys, actually.
I have a feeling it might be a lady singer.
I know more about that than I should, Spike.
Yeah, I
Female
know.
vocalist.
I have a feeling it's a lady singer.
He knows we're here, though, so he's probably trying
But I'm trying to
No
think.
lady would have done that.
You don't think so?
Okay, do you think you guys
She
would be
might not-
helped
she
if
might
I
have
told
been,
you what the original song was?
Yeah, maybe if you
Was
could give
there
us
an
some
original
kind of hint.
Okay. It is most famously recorded both by Nine Inch Nails and by Johnny Cash. It's the song "Hurt."
Oh, Hurt. Yeah.
Yes, now
Okay.
I know. That's why you did that, because that cover was the definition of the song.
Will he fool us? I tell you here now.
Does not sound like Hurt.
Did not
it
sound like
sounded like Hurt. It sounded like Hurt.
A whole lot of hurt.
I think we're all hurt from hearing it.
It sounded like, I agree, it sounded like a dishwasher, washing machine going out and can't understand the words.
Exactly.
I think you're right there. I think you're right there about that, because what I was listening to, I thought I sounded like I was listening to what you thought. What's his name? Jersey guy?
Okay,
Jersey.
Do you want to hear
guy.
it again?
Mike.
Gosh, no.
Mike.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of what you're saying, Mike, about what it is, what it sounded like. Just what you were saying. Dishwasher, washing machine, going on. You can't understand what
it's garbled, yeah.
I mean, I was in the same boat as you were, trying to figure that out.
It sounded like it was recorded in a bus station.
Is the actual recording better?
That is the actual recording. And if you remember the original version of Nine Inch Nails' "Hurt," there was all this nasty noise over it as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Fun fact.
Yeah.
In the weird ritual magic group that I was in, our boss, our leader, whatever you, he believed that there were only so many souls, and he actually shared a soul with Kurt Cobain.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we had to listen to that as part of our rituals.
But why not Trent Reznor? Because he would be the front man.
Oh, Trent Reznor. Yeah, he was. I'm sorry, it was Trent Reznor, not Kurt Cobain.
Trent Reznor.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just that, okay, it was way back in 1990. So, I am no spring chicken.
Come on now.
Well, if it was Kurt Cobain or Trent Reznor, it's certainly 1990.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Without a doubt. Okay, so I think we're all out of guesses, Chuck. I'm going to guess that maybe Pierce Redmond did that. Did he do that?
Okay, it's not Pierce Redmond, but do you want to hear it again?
It's not me.
I don't think anybody wants to hear that again.
It's like a dishwashing operation and a washing machine, just like me and Mike was saying.
All right, Spent Ken.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you?
That's a
Mike
callback
did.
to something.
Please don't play it again, I gotta say.
Mike did, Mike.
I'm with you, Mike.
Mike said, Mike.
It's unanimous. Nobody wants to hear it again. Sorry, whoever did it. It sounded beautiful.
Who did it? Who made it?
To me, it doesn't have a beat. It's got to have a beat to the music to me.
Oh, is this your buddy from Dr. Dog?
Yeah, Dr. Dog. No, he got some music now. Dr. Dog.
No, they are very good. They are great.
And Dr. Dog has not been on my show.
Yeah, that was the thing.
He was on my show there, Chuck. He was on my show.
No, I know, but remember at the beginning I said he was on all three of our shows.
Yeah.
I
caught that.
Well, I was only joking because he's great.
Dr. Dog, you know who Dr. Dog is now.
That's
Mike. Mike, the sidekick here knows Dr. Dog.
Well, you never
Very
know.
good.
It could have been one of Zach's side projects. You never know what that guy You don't know he's going to pull out of his hat. Something like this.
True.
You never know. Chuck, where are we with this one now?
Yeah, where are we at?
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I think we should leave it open for the podcast. Let's see if any of your listeners can gauge, and we'll leave it out there for the podcast. Maybe we can come up with a prize for if somebody can figure out who it is, right? What do you
They
think?
get just enough brain bleach to wash the memory of that song out of their head.
How about like a 2-part little swag bag of some kind? Because I've actually got a couple of pieces of like Ocelli Effect stuff, and maybe when you get the Uncle cards and whatever else done.
I'll tell you what, I've got some DVDs. I've got the Age of Transitions DVD. I've got the ADD DVD, which is a weird old video I made. I'll send them that because the show's so weird it goes in with that theme.
Perfect.
If you can guess it, I'll mail that to you. Just send me your mailing address. I'll mail it to you.
There you go. You'll get 2 packages, one from me and one from Aaron. How's that? So we have a contest open now. And it's just that simple. You can email Aaron at, go ahead and give him your email address.
Bronze at theageoftransitions.com.
Or you can email your guest to info@ocelli.com. Either way. And we will definitely put our heads together. And the first person to guess who the artist is, now you know what the cover song was, will receive two swag packages, both from ocelli.com and from Uncle the Broadcast. How's that?
We're giving out fabulous prizes on Uncle's New Year's Revolution 2019. What will happen next?
See, since nobody sent me recorded stuff outside of this is the only pre-recorded thing that I got. So...
Someone sent you that?
Oh, dude, if you'd let me know, I could have sent you stuff.
Well, we asked openly on a couple different... I know, but I'm just saying there was a lot of people
for
who
New
heard
Year's
us
Eve
request.
messages
We have
and
some
they
more
sent you
music.
that?
Yeah.
Why?
Good.
Well, they said something. I don't want them to feel totally bad about it. Thank you for sending that person who's been on the show. It was great having you on the show. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for making weird stuff. But we have some more music lined up too, don't we, on Uncle's New Year's Revolution, Chuck? We can play that later.
Do we?
We actually
Oh,
actually
my
do.
talking, and I'm the guest on this show, and this guy's sidekick has been kicking up some music talk.
I'm channeling Ryan Seacrest.
Oh yes, let's get to him.
I was trying to give you a little rest, Uncle, because we're less than 8 minutes. Actually, we're almost about 7 minutes away from when you got to say Happy New Year to the people in the Mountain Time Zone, and that just leaves us with one more, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're just rolling right along. The 4 hours is just rolling by, I gotta say.
See, this happens. This is good. Having 4 hours show.
It's easy.
Pushing people, but I'm still suppressed for some more callers.
Oh, it hasn't been enough
for
yet.
a little bit. We have 10. You know who I'm waiting for.
We're pushing on 20.
Don't you know who I'm waiting for? You should know who I'm waiting for.
I'm guessing the answer's Sunshine on.
That's the one.
Okay.
I haven't heard from her.
Let's talk to the callers we have now. Mike, Jersey
are you
Mike,
there?
do you have to? Are you hanging or you gotta go now?
You gotta go.
I'm gonna head out. It's almost 2 here.
All right, man.
Go ahead.
Hey, thanks for
calling in and having New Year's and have it for next year, maybe so.
Happy New Year, Uncle.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a revolutionary. We really appreciate you, man.
And remember now, Mike, we'll always have this every year.
Next year, I'm calling in.
Go ahead.
It's an annual thing.
I'll do it.
That I do.
Get those mugs and shirts out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Having the shirts to bring, I appreciate that too.
Do it. They got sites. You got Society 6 and Vista Print. There's different sites you can do it.
Actually, how many you be sending?
Zazzle.
So I can send it to people.
No, Mike is just giving us the idea.
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, it's a print on demand. You don't really have to do any work. You just upload the art, and then if someone wants a shirt, that you click it, they make it for you. They send it right to your customer.
Oh, that's what they do.
Yeah, you get about $2.
You don't have to handle anything.
The problem with it is you get about $2.
Collect the money. You just get all the money, Uncle.
Well, how many do you do though? How many shirts?
You don't do any. They print them when you need them. You get about $2 out of them, charging your customer $30.
Oh.
Yeah. I earn a whole $6 a year on Zazzle.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a high roller.
Hey, it's passive income you can put out there.
You're
and
right.
it's promotional material for the
show.
And promotional, you're getting the live streams going. Good to throw in the description.
Yep.
Thank you.
So you guys have a good New Year. I got to head out.
All right, man. You have a good night. Listen, unknown callers who are trying to get in right now, you cannot call in with a block number. It throws things off with the connection. So you either have to unblock or get me on Skype or something like that, but I can't bring in a blocked caller into the conversation. Meanwhile, I do have somebody else that tried to call in that I think I can add in.
Oh, nice. New caller.
New caller.
There you go, Uncle.
I mean, that's 11.
Fish.
Rod. Well, I do have somebody else that tried to call in that I think I can add in.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Cool. Here you go.
Turn your radio down.
Somebody's radio's up.
That too.
Caller, are you listening to your radio?
Calling to the radio. Cut it down and just talk in front of me.
Didn't realize to turn the radio off.
There he is.
There
he
we
is.
go. Oh, we know who this is.
Oh, we know who it is. I really will get to him now. That's the private people.
Uncle, who are we getting to?
This is the.
Is this a party person?
Party people.
This is just the party boy. The party girl. She's not much of a party girl. She knocked out already.
Oh,
well, what you been up to lately, party man?
Party.
Just a minute.
Whoa.
I'm talking now.
Okay.
You I'm on his sidekick.
Okay, I'll set.
I got
I'll
the
sit down.
sidekick relaxing for now.
I'm gonna relax.
Now, where you been doing this here, party man?
Just too much partying, I guess. So I got burned out on all the partying.
This is Rod.
Rod from
the listening party.
We're
podcast.
listening to the podcast, and this guy. Let me talk the talk.
Tell him about
and
it.
This is first live studio people that have came.
Our first ever
guest that was on live on the show
in studio.
That's
right.
This was the first
I went down to the Uncle Studios, and we're great down there, and really enjoyed our time there. Yeah.
Do you know I got 120 now? Now with you.
We're up to 120 shows.
I know it. I listen every week. Yeah, you're getting up there, man.
I'm beating this guys.
Rod, it's great to hear from you.
Yeah, I'm very hear from you though.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from you.
It's great to hear from you again. It's been a while since we talked.
Yeah. So what you been doing otherwise?
Not much. Just work, all the boring stuff. Got to work, got to make that money. You know what I'm saying? And just really boring stuff. I just thought I'd check in with you, and see how you're doing.
No.
So you're partying at home tonight?
You're partying home?
Oh yeah. Well, when you have dogs that get kind of freaked out with all the fireworks and all that, you can't really do much.
Yeah.
So we got to stay in with the dogs, and because the neighbors here, they really like lighting those fireworks. So.
Oh yeah, the fireworks.
Yeah.
Causing problems. But tell Denise that she missed out. I made a special graphic that was Mascot Diaries.
Oh, you did.
I did a special, but I'm not going to use it now.
Yeah, no, don't use that. No.
She didn't show up.
She don't show up. Rod, let me tell you something.
Yes, tell me something.
She doesn't show up. She doesn't get the prize that he did. Sidekick over here.
It's a prize.
It's a prize for her. But if she doesn't want to talk and don't want to, what was that?
She knocked out. She's not a real party animal like we are.
Oh, I can tell the difference. I know one thing. She's not a Beatle. And I love my Beatles. And I know that. I can't understand that one.
She's not John, Paul, George, or Ringo.
Paul, John, or Ringo.
She's not a hard-shelled insect?
Yeah, well, that insect? Where that come from, Spike? We have a lady in here that came.
Beetles are crunchy.
She likes exoskeleton. That is correct. Yes.
Yes. Of the order. Let me look it up on Google.
Yeah.
We're getting official here.
No. I'm bluffing. I've got my mic set up on top of my keyboard, so.
Yeah. Rod, this is Spike that we have on the other line.
Yeah,
Spike.
you're talking to Spike
You're
Robinson
listening
there?
to Spike Robinson.
Pleasure to meet you,
I've been listening all night. I've been listening to the entire broadcast. I got to hear that beautiful tinfoil hat song. That was a good
Oh, that was from her.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just disappointed that we don't do the show anymore, because otherwise, she could have been on, submitted a couple songs or something. We could have done like tinfoil songs, and she could have submitted that.
I'm still looking for representation. My goal is to be the Joan Baez of the 21st century.
Oh, nice. That's not too bad. You're well on your way. Well on your way, I think.
Oh, thank you. And also the Hildegard von Bingen of the 31st century. If you don't know who my gal Hildegard was, she was a 10th century nun that then became the flavor of the month in 1990. Somebody discovered all her manuscripts.
Can't see that. I'm familiar. Can't see that. I will have to Google her.
Oh, yeah. Hildegard von Bingen, 10th century nun that basically, because she was a noblewoman, she didn't get burned as a witch, even though she told off all the bishops and cardinals and stuff all the time, ran a women's health clinic, published a book on healing herbs, and wrote a bunch of illuminated manuscripts. But since she came from a rich family, they decided to call her a holy woman instead of a witch. So, you know.
Interesting how that worked out, huh?
Yeah, she came from money. So, but amazing woman, wrote this most wonderful music. And in 1990, somebody discovered all of her stuff. And she became like the flavor of the month over 1,000 years after she died. So that's also my eventual goal.
Yeah, it's just inspiration that if you're creating something, eventually somebody's going to listen to it.
Yeah.
Might take a couple of years, but...
Yeah, well, think about Emily Dickinson, you know? I mean, what was it, 2 of her poems published before she died?
Well, I'm just glad that we're so successful now. Clearly, we have a lot of people listening to the Revolution. We're getting all these calls. Things are going good right now in the here and now.
We've got,
oh, yeah. Yeah.
And you should wish Happy New Year to the people in the Mountain Time Zone now, Uncle.
Happy New Year, Mountain Zone people.
Happy New Year,
Happy
everybody.
New Year.
All the Mountain Zone people.
Hope
All
you're
the happy New
Hope you're enjoying yourselves in Colorado.
In Colorado, and hope your new evolution. In fact, I forgot to say that.
What?
What the evolution was.
Well, what you can say it now.
What's your guys' revolution?
Who should we start with?
The party boy.
Party boy, what's your revolution?
My revolution, I'm not sure. I mean, I would like to maybe read some more books. That would be a good idea, right?
Yeah, it's always good. It's always good.
Get a little more, knowledge in the old noggin there. Don't get stagnant and all that stuff. Let's see that. I was also trying to work out a little bit, because I think I have a very sedentary life, so I think working out might be a good idea. But I feel like those are all very, I don't know. Everybody always says those, right? They're like, oh yeah, I want to work out, and
that's after the New Year's they usually do.
Time tested, oldies but goodies.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, yeah.
Stick with the classics.
Yeah, stay with the classics.
It's very important to get exercise, though, really, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're sedentary.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just go to work at the office, come home, and just veg out and do nothing. Yeah, so it's not good. Not good, for sure.
Rod, you have an excellent bike path right by your house.
That's true, yeah. You've mentioned that, yeah.
And it's so good. The Rio Hondo Trail, which attaches itself to the LA River Path, which also you can go over to the San Gabriel River Path, which I love. You can do a full loop out of it. The full loop, I want to say, is maybe 30-mile loop. I'm not sure right now, but I love that. The San Gabriel River Path is like one of my favorite bike paths out here that I ran on. So get out there.
Yeah, you can practice on that.
Get out on it.
Get out on it and start riding if you have a bike, have it ride and get on the bike trail.
Yeah.
There's your start right there.
That's thing number one. I guess I got to get myself a bike. So that's on my to-do.
Now you can start on that.
Yeah.
2 revolutions. Get a bike and ride the trail.
Walk it first, right? Just walk it back.
You can walk it too. Yeah. To start with. Yeah.
That's a good start.
And then in a while, if you want a bike, you can buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact, if you're into a scooter, you've got yourself one if you want one. We got one left for you.
Rod knows all about that.
We got one waiting to be sold. I have a sidekick here whoever sells it.
It's waiting for Rod.
It's waiting for you.
Waiting for him to fulfill his revolution.
Come over and pick it up.
Say the word. It's waiting.
Say the word. It's ready.
Well, I'll hit up the Rio Hondo Trail with you. We'll go on a group ride.
Yeah,
it'll be fun. On scooters, no less. Amish scooters.
Amish scooters. He's got his green one, and by the gray one, it's a light one.
I would.
Isn't
do
it
that.
a light one?
Yeah, I have an aluminium gray scooter made by the Amish.
Yeah,
it's the last one. Actually,
last one
grown
left.
up.
Get it while it's here.
Yeah,
supplies are limited.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. When you're riding around your Amish scooter, do you also dress up in the Amish tradition? Is that
Don't go that far. I could, but
think he would.
Usually just...
I don't think he would, but he could, but I don't think he would.
Never have.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
You got to try it. I mean, you could at least pass it off on Halloween or something. You know what I mean?
Good idea. Give him some sidekick, some ideas.
Yeah.
Now, I grew up in Amish country where
I know.
it was my father's house. He's here with us now.
Yeah, he's with us.
Dad, what do you have to say about Amish country, Pennsylvania? What's your expert opinion?
What do I have to say about the Amish country?
Yeah, or the Amish in general.
I don't know.
What about Amish scooters? Have you ever been driving down the road back home and you see
there's lots of them?
Yeah. What's that? Describe that experience.
Well, they're working pretty hard
to move along.
They just had their own little. Some of the younger Amish have been having their own little revolution because for a while they were not allowed to read the Bible except in the Old High German, which none of them understood. They just, it was like Latin in a Catholic church pre-1967. It was said, but you didn't understand what was being said. And finally, they're getting to read the English version, even though it's verboten. It's still... They're getting it because of internets and modern bookstores and such, and being very surprised to find out that Jesus didn't cross his suspenders at the back. Seriously, and having some, wait, why do we have to cross our suspenders at the back then? Jesus never said anything about it. So there's been a little bit of revolution that way.
Does this mean that somebody hails from an area near Intercourse, Pennsylvania?
We're not far from there, are we, Dad?
Not far.
That's
40
pretty near.
miles, maybe.
You were real close when you were living in Lancaster County, weren't you?
Just a stone's throw.
Yeah.
Intercourse, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Pretty country. Yeah. It's pretty country.
Yes, it is.
You lived in the city of Lancaster, didn't you, Dad?
Right downtown.
What's that like?
I liked it a lot.
Cool place?
Yeah, good town.
Yeah.
Good town. Lots of good people there. Some Amish.
Couple.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big city for central Pennsylvania, or Pennsylvania, isn't it?
It's fairly big, yeah.
As far as Pennsylvania goes, yeah.
Yeah, it's much slower, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I met some people through podcasting that actually live out there. I found it very interesting because we have our own Lancaster down here in Southern California, out in the high desert. So I was just like, what? So yeah, this particular gentleman, he was really into professional wrestling, but I guess no, not professional wrestling. So it was professional, but it wasn't like WWE. So it was like amateur professional wrestling, I guess.
Unscripted wrestling?
No. It's like,
no, there's still wrestling outside of the WWE. There's still like the regional stuff.
Oh yeah,
like the Progressive Liberal I've had on my show. He wrestles in like the Kentucky League and the Southwest Alliance Wrestling or whatever. Mm-hmm. Those guys.
Southeast.
Right?
Southeast Alliance.
That's it. Southeast Alliance. Thank you.
Yeah, the one that this guy wrestled in was the Susquehanna Wrestling Organization or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Susquehanna
They got those
River.
things popping up everywhere now.
I stayed in the Susquehanna Valley briefly there. Interesting biker clique out there called the Big Twins.
Oh,
interesting.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, we know about the Susquehanna, don't we, Dad?
Yes.
Yes, we know all about it. It's a majestic
wide river.
Yeah, big river.
Yep.
Can you talk a little bit about the Lowhead dams on the Susquehanna River, Dad?
There's a few of them, a couple, 3, 4 of them.
What's going on with those things?
Well, they are trying to take them out because they are kind of dangerous.
Dangerous,
They do drown people from time to time.
Could you describe for the people what a Lowhead dam actually is?
Well, they're usually small. They're no higher than 10, 12 foot tall. But water flows over top of them, and they make this current on the downstream end that kind of is a churning that catches people and drowns them quite effectively.
It's kind of like a dam like that you don't even see within the river. It's just kind of like
surprises you when you
don't see it. It's just like this line across the water, right?
Right. That's the danger. You don't really see them, and then all of a sudden you're in them. Yeah.
So they're trying to get rid of
That's where they get the name, because then you say, oh, damn? No. Bad spike. No biscuit.
Sounds like the kind of thing Angry Beavers would build, you know?
Oh.
Lowhead dams.
Yeah.
Watch out for them. If you're canoeing down the Susquehanna River, watch out for the Hellbender salamander and the Lowhead dams.
That's correct.
They'll get you both of those things.
Yeah.
They're both big and bad. Yep.
Yeah.
Say, Uncle, you're down to less than 50 minutes remaining in your New Year's Revolution. This is probably the longest live broadcast you've ever done. How you feeling about this?
Very good. I'm up, and I'm still listening to these people talking on the line here. It's very good that the of course you know, and I know, Chuck, who we're waiting on it, but I'm not going to say the name. But of course we know
We're not
who it
gonna
is.
say. We're not going to say.
I'm not saying it.
We're not going to do it.
What can we do? What can we do?
I know. I understand your point, and I understand my point, but.
Well, I just, Uncle, let's just say thank you to everybody who called in and showed up.
Thank you for showing up and having a good talk. I appreciate it. Oh, there is one other thing I want to say. Spike.
Oh.
Yes.
What was your new revolution?
What's your revolution?
We haven't got to her.
We are at the basically it's the Open Minds Foundation. As soon as I heard my boss John talking about this, I said that's what I want to do because that seems to be my best, greatest hope for creating even just my corner of the world a little better. So what I'm hoping is that 2019 will be the year that I get the message out even a little bit wider.
Okay, that's good revolution. How about we move on to Spent Kent? What's your revolution?
Yeah, what's your
I kind of touched on it early on. Take it life day by day. Just try to live, try to stay alive and stay healthy. So, and I've been on since right after 11. So I was going to stay on with the long haul here.
Yeah, you have been on for like the whole broadcast. Right. This is amazing.
Yeah, I just been kicking back. It's been on mute. I've been just like listening in and then commenting here and there.
It's funny. I think Spent Kent was the first caller, wasn't he?
He was. He was.
Was you the first caller?
He's still here.
No, I don't think I was the first. I think I was the second caller.
Second caller.
Okay.
I forget who you had first.
I think you were the first, man. I think you're number one.
The first
caller. Maybe I am. Maybe. All right. Cool.
Yeah, you are.
Just take it. Title, man.
Yeah. You get the title. You get the prize for that.
You get the prize being on that long.
Well done.
Well done. And
does he get a price pack as well?
That's what I
might
was
as well
going to
give him
ask.
I'll give him one for that because he's been on long. You got one there, Rod. You got an idea. You gave me an idea.
Yeah,
I think that would be a good idea to give him a park prize.
Okay, we'll give you a prize. We'll give you a prize.
Give him a prize.
We'll send you something.
He's been
send your mailing address. We have something.
Yeah, give him something.
Maybe a T-shirt.
Cool.
Maybe a T-shirt.
We'll get those T-shirts made up.
Yeah, make T-shirt. I'll give you a T-shirt. How's that?
Like I said, I have those weird DVDs. I've got my book. I don't have any copies of the book.
I don't know how many
sorry.
T-shirts, but that's fine with me.
I've got stuff. I can send for sure.
Oh man, if I'd known you were guys were the type who would want to do a raffle, have I got a raffle prize for you?
What is that, Spike?
Well, here's the thing. It's 2 foot by 4 foot, weighs in at about 25 pounds, is a triple panel triptych art faux stained glass depiction of the Xenu volcano spaceship incident in Scientology.
I like that. That would be a spaceship to have your little one to look at all the time.
Yeah, well, it's the story of Xenu sending all the souls from his planet in DC-8s into the volcano and getting nuked, as heard in South Park.
Wow, we gotta look and see how much it would cost to ship 25 pounds in the continental U.S. though. That's gotta be rough.
I think it was $60 last time I looked.
$60 ain't
That's
bad.
a big
Each of
prize.
us give. Hey, wait a minute, Chuck.
It used to be
Think
cheaper.
about it a minute. It's $20 from each person. That'd be double the price of what we can send. Then you can put the credit card to it. And we give you, and we
put it on
send
your
you the
card.
$60 to you.
You're assuming I have a credit card.
Well, whoever has the credit card, because it won't go through the mail, of course.
Somebody's got a credit card.
Somebody has to have a credit
Somebody's got
card.
one
Now,
around
that
here.
was my second point, sidekick.
Oh,
Let me finish my talk.
What was the first point?
The point was, we'll send the money,
okay,
or a check, $60 to the man. Whoever can do that.
It
Now
might
wait
be
just
more
a
now.
moment.
It might be more
Yeah,
now.
Spike, you got us thinking here now.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to say.
You started something now, Spike.
Yeah, he did. Yes, you did. Well, you saying that. Now, what we'll do is have a check of what do you got in your account?
What do I have in my account?
Whoever's got the check that can write out $60, send it to...
What are we doing?
Send it to... Who do we send it to, Spike? Wait a minute. Spike.
What is happening?
She just came up with a prize. She didn't come up with a contest.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a contest we're talking
We're
about.
talking $60.
Oh, she's talking about $60 here.
I just sent Chuck the link to the blog post that shows this thing in all its glory.
All right, Chuck. It's up to you now.
It's in your hands.
Oh, here we go.
So now let's see what we can do. I don't know how we send this. How do we send it to you?
I just want to
For the
look at
check?
this thing.
Well, wait a minute. We got to give them cash to see the thing.
Oh.
Choice of money to cause to see the thing. Unless we see it through this.
Oh, God.
Well, that's what I was hoping.
Yeah, what are we going to do through this thing?
This is a can, all right.
We got to see it through this thing.
Can and a half.
I don't know how we're going to do this.
Hey, everybody, I have an idea.
What is that?
Would everybody like to hear some music?
Music?
Ooh.
Yeah. Instead of us yapping all night.
Let's listen
This
to...
was a good idea.
Let's listen to music. We had some music sent in by a couple of, one was a guest and one is just a listener. I had one sent from listener Gray Parsons, who's from the band The Higher Ups. Chuck, can we play a song from The Higher Ups here in a moment? What do you say?
Yep, I do have one queued up.
Okay, he has one queued up. So The Higher Ups are on Bandcamp. I have, it's grayparsons.bandcamp.com. I'm showing their graphic on the live feed now. And here's a song from their new album, Eternal Return.
Right, and the name of the song is King of All the Earth, by the way. Just so you know.
Nice.
Clocks run in reverse. The king of all the earth. The king of all the earth. While sitting the greatest ones slipped and fell. Which triumphed in He lay down his bloody blade and he asked her for her. Of all the land, the queen of all these lands. She hesitated briefly, then she crept back down the stairs. The queen of all the air, the queen of all the air. never understand just what this life is worth. The king of all the earth, the king of all the earth, the king of all the earth, the king of all the
Okay, that was new music from the higher ups. Check them out at Bandcamp, grayparsons.bandcamp.com. And of course, you're listening to Uncle's New Year's Revolution. This is quite the multimedia experience. We're live streaming out on YouTube. We were on Instagram for a minute, and we're on Ocelli.com as always, doing a live radio show. My gosh, we're almost at the end of this thing. I don't believe it, Uncle.
It only says 11 something. It doesn't say 12 o'clock. I looked at my watch.
Yeah, we're not
clock.
done. We're not done yet. We're just almost done.
But it's not even halfway at 12 yet.
No,
Chuck,
not quite.
what are we doing here? I'm talking to my desk man that working those knobs.
11:22, and it's all up to you, my friend. It's your show, so you tell me where you want to go.
Yeah. What are we doing for the rest of this show, Uncle? Tell us.
Well, what we have to do, we haven't got to yet. You know who that is?
Take yet another call.
No, don't go call. We got enough calls. I'm talking about Sequest.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
We haven't got to the man.
No, we haven't.
If we could just get to him, that would be my night.
Uncle, I have Ryan Seacrest's Twitter page up
Let's
on the
get
live,
him on the phone.
the live video.
Let's get him talking.
Well, I was hoping that a picture of his Twitter page would be enough for you. But we have to get
does
him on the
that
phone
mean?
now.
We have to have a voice.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do? What are we looking at?
Well,
the face, not the person to talk to?
Well, look, here's his Instagram page.
Let's get to him.
There it
How
is.
do we do it, sidekick?
I don't know. I can
What are
get
you
the
laughing
double
at,
rainbow guy on this show.
Well, we had Rainbow Guy.
But-
I appreciate
And you have me, aren't I? Good enough.
Oh, baby.
Spike Robinson.
Hey, wait a minute. I know who this is.
What?
Talking Mike over here. This old guy was talking baby all night.
Oh, the New Year's baby?
New Year's baby.
We did have the New Year's baby. That was a big guest, Uncle.
And we had 2018.
Oh, that
Old
was
Man
you, Spike.
2018 was
That
on.
you, Spike.
See,
We had Greenwich
you
Mean
noticed.
Time.
What? What'd you say, Spike?
You noticed. You noticed. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm being very, very silly. I might have to turn into a pumpkin very soon. It's past two. It's almost 2:30 my time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in New England. I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, my
West
gosh.
Coast of New England, here in lovely little Burlington, Vermont, the home of Bernie, Ben and Jerry's, and the Burlington Bagel
And you
Bakery.
believe we're only a half hour away from midnight in the West Coast, and you already passed your 12 o'clock?
Hey, I already
That's
got,
you?
I already got told Happy New Year from my friend in Australia. So
Yeah, I know. See how the time thing hits us all confused?
yeah,
It is confusing.
I mean, I can't put my finger on the time problem. So we got to 22. We got about a half hour to go in the West Coast. You guys already passed your time span.
It's part of the fun of being on a round planet.
Yeah, that's been the problem. And
Spike is rejecting the flat Earth theory. I don't know how I feel about that.
I wish to stand with Spike on this.
Actually, the Earth is pear-shaped.
Oh.
How does pear-shaped come out of round?
There's something new.
Well, I'm round and I'm pear-shaped.
Let's see.
Oh, and there was dead silence.
Another caller. Well, I have to do my work here. Another caller is coming on in.
Another caller.
Another caller.
Oh, nice.
12.
Caller.
Caller, who are you and where you from?
Yeah.
I say that.
He said it.
Hello?
Welcome to the revolution.
Hello?
Caller, are you
Caller,
prepared to be a part of Uncle's New Year's revolution? Hello.
Hello.
We hear you. How are you?
Got cold feet.
Wait a second. 718 area code. Are you with us?
Chuck?
There he is.
Who is he?
Hey.
Yeah.
It's me. It's Pierce.
Oh!
Pierce! Your sidekick's been on all night.
It's Pierce Redmond.
Pierce Redmond in the midst of the live broadcast.
Your Spike kick over here been on all night yapping.
Spike
Where
kick.
you been?
He's my sidekick.
Yeah, that's his. That's your
I heard
sidekick.
Spike on, and I realized I had to come on.
Nice.
Well, she's been on. Wow.
Pierce, staying up late.
Pierce?
How's it going, fellas?
And just for the record, Uncle, I got a message from Sunshine. She cannot join tonight because she's actually at work. So, not possible to join in.
Wow, hard worker.
She's working on New Year's Eve?
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Oh, okay, I can take that. I can understand that. Oh.
Just wanted to let you know I followed up and I tried.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least she calls.
She did.
Gotta give her credit for that.
Uncle, we got Pierce on the line.
Pierce!
I'm
we
right
got
here, Uncle.
your sidekick there talking to you now. She's been on there pretty good. She got a good conversation going on. Oh,
I
Spike
know.
over there.
You know, you're gonna have to carry me through tomorrow's show too, Pierce, because I'm up all night here.
Yeah, that's right. You have to carry
No,
him.
I
now.
know. Yeah. Well,
Pierce,
I don't know if I'm going to be around tomorrow.
Oh boy, here we go.
Come here.
He's gonna disappear.
What happened here? Where you been?
He's gonna go away.
Hey, I've been around, Uncle. You know, I mean, I was at a couple parties, but the whole time I knew I had to be a part of your revolution.
Well, we
So I
had
just wanted to call
about
in.
12 people, I believe, right, Chuck?
Something like that.
Something around there.
Yeah, 12 or 13.
12 people calling in.
12 or 13. Yeah,
we had tons. We had
Tons
callers
of
all night
people.
long.
Had people calling.
Did you?
left
Oh,
and
that's
right.
great.
Yeah.
I think you're the 13th
Oh, well, I feel like
caller.
I'm just sort of catching on the end of the.
Yeah,
You're
the end
gonna
of it.
ring in the New Year with us out here in California. We're at
Yeah.
11:30 out here now.
We're 11:30. We're
Oh, yeah.
30
Well,
minutes away.
It's about 2:30 on the East Coast, so.
Well, yeah, because you
definitely
guys.
ringing it in.
That's because you guys already had it. Because
And
it's
it's
the
only
time.
it's 9:30 in Hawaii. Just looked that up. So
Oh.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
2 hours.
if
That's
you're
2
not
hours.
staying up. You guys aren't staying up to wish them a happy New Year. I don't know, Chuck.
So they're 2 hours different.
That's
They're
what,
2 hours.
that's what they get for living on a volcano.
Right. Spike, they're
Has
2
the
hours
ball
different.
dropped out where you guys are?
Haven't yet. No, haven't yet. We've been watching this can here. I haven't watched the
We are
television.
actually on our live feed.
On our feed.
On our live stream, I have a live feed image of Times Square, New York, right now.
I haven't seen the ball yet.
Their ball dropped, as you know, but it looks like
Oh, yeah.
confetti is still falling there. I don't know how that's possible.
Where was the ball? I haven't seen it since I've been watching it.
2:30 a.m. in New York. The entertainment just started.
Oh, it just started.
I'll
so
give,
it
you, I'll
didn't
give you a
fall.
little something. Over here in New York, it was Steve Harvey was replacing Carson Daly. doing the broadcast on Fox. We also had Sting as well. It was a mixed bag. I'll say that much.
Really? So it wasn't even because I knew.
Oh, here he is.
I knew that it wasn't Ryan Seacrest. It was supposed to be Carson Daly, but then it wasn't even him. It was.
There he is.
Somebody else.
Carson Daly was on NBC, but we were trying to sort of stay away from that feed. So we had Fox on, which was Steve Harvey with a scraggly beard and a lot of washed up performers, including Sting and Robin Thicke.
Oh, Robin Thicke, yeah.
He's still alive?
He was doing,
He's still alive.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's still alive, and
his career still alive.
Well, I mean, it's barely hanging on. He was doing Blurred Lines.
Oh wow, God.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so weird on the New Year's show. They always do the song from like 5 years ago.
Why not? Why not original?
Which is exactly what that song was.
Why not?
Why not Zoidberg?
I don't know.
Futurama fan.
So it just goes to
I'm
show you,
sorry.
Uncle. Seacrest isn't that hard to. We can
Get
attain
in
to that
touch?
level. Well, I mean, I think we can attain to that level of entertainment value.
Yeah, well.
I think.
Uncle, I got
told
a
you.
question.
Go ahead.
Do you have any tamales or empanadas?
Oh, I had. We finished them. Actually, I had one. He had 3, and his little guy had the last cheese.
We just finished the last of our tamales today.
Tamales were done.
I had those for lunch myself. Yeah, they were tasty.
That's
I know
a
he
big
had
thing
3
though,
of them.
right?
Yeah.
With you
Out
guys?
here, yes.
Oh yeah,
it's
out
big
here it is. Yeah.
Boy, you know what my family used to do is I've got enough Norwegian-esque blood that somehow we inherited the eating of pickled herring, and you must have a fork full of pickled herring, or horrible things will happen.
That
yeah.
Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
that pickled cream herring.
That is for the new year.
Yeah, for the new year.
Yeah, because I've had that, and they said that give you good thing for the next good year.
Yeah,
Good year.
yeah.
Good luck.
Like,
Good luck.
yeah. What do you mean? Good?
Well, that's what I mean. Horrible things will not happen.
Well, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you got to do the fear base, not the.
Right.
I like herring. Herring's good.
Yeah, but pickled creamed herring?
Sure, why not? Let's get it
Have
weird.
you ever had the pickled herring in the cream sauce? That's a very, 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 very acquired taste.
I've definitely had pickled. I can't remember if I've had it in the cream
In
sauce.
the cream sauce with onions.
Okay. I don't think I've done that.
Herring pickled in a cream sauce with onions.
One other question, Uncle. Any beers tonight that you had? Anything for New Year's? What did you recommend?
We actually had 2 of them here. What's the name of them?
We had,
Lay 'em on me.
After party.
After party, we
Pale
had
ale.
and a honey something.
Yeah, Diesel Punk Honey Amber.
That's what we had at 2 of.
That's what we had.
That's what we had 2 of.
Plus, is your
Okay.
dad
I wish
still
I was
there?
there.
Yeah, Dad, say something.
Well,
Say
you say something. I want Piers Redmond to hear this radio voice that Aaron's dad
Oh,
has,
yeah, I
please.
would love to hear that.
I have a radio voice, you think? Really, Chuck?
Yes, you do.
Check him
That's
out.
it right there. You
I
see
did
it?
not know that.
You got to
That's
start
what
your
we
own
do.
radio show, Dad.
You and I? We
Do a
can,
little,
Yeah.
Sure.
I can help you out.
Don't you
Okay.
know by 2020 every single United States citizen will have their own podcast?
That's true.
Andy
What are you
Warhol
guys
was
laughing
right.
at?
Andy Warhol was right. Everybody will be famous.
Listen, Spike. We really are enjoying ourselves, having a good conversation, and we haven't, let's say, nice old man. Now, we had an old man tonight. on
Old
the
man
show.
2018.
But this guy listens to my broadcast first from
Pennsylvania?
From Pennsylvania.
All the way out there.
All the way up there. My first customer, he listens to him. Every single one that
That's right, I'm
that
a
I
fan.
made, he listened to him.
I'm a fan. That's right.
He's a fan of it. If you
Yeah.
believe that or not.
I can believe that.
Well, here you
when my
go.
husband listened to our show, he was laughing. He loved it.
I know.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I do.
anybody like that really listens to my show. I'm trying to get students to listen, but I have a few that will listen, but
we're spreading the word. Spreading the word.
They have
Spread the
to
word.
get into listening to them. That's the point.
Got to get in there.
Because I know what I talk about.
Mhm.
I can listen to my own, but you know how I talk. I know how I listen to. But I go to.
Dad, Pierce is someone I've known for a while. He lives in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything? Do you have any questions for he was born and raised in New York? Do you have a question for anybody or for Pierce?
Lay it on me.
Lay it on,
being
no.
a guy that was born and raised in New York City.
Wow. I don't know if I knew anybody that was born and raised in New York City.
Yeah,
I was.
it's strange and unusual for us, isn't it?
I
Yes,
was.
It's a nice city. Also, I
Yeah, it's a
visiting
good place, right?
I
And
went
Jeff-
visiting.
And Queen.
Queens,
I
yeah.
was.
Uncle, of course, was born there.
I was born in Queen.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uncle was
was
born in
born
New
in
York.
Queen.
Yeah. Got the New York
Who was
contingent
your
tonight.
dad or anything?
No,
No,
yeah. Dad, you were born in suburban Philadelphia,
Right,
correct?
just outside of Philly. Yep.
Outside of Philly, he was.
Hmm.
But I was born in New York.
So yeah, we got people from all over. And then Party Boy, you still with us?
Party boy here, yeah.
Party
Oh,
Boy
you still-
Rod, where are you from originally? Let's hear it. Let's hear
Where
your
were you
backstory.
from?
Originally from the Mexico City. That's right. Yeah. So
There you
got a
go.
worldwide
Wow.
audience here. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm bringing
Now
in people from Mexico. So you probably got a lot of listeners down in Mexico right about now. I doubt it, but
I hope so.
That's true.
What is there
you
out
got
there,
a
you know?
point there. Rod, you got a point there. I haven't heard many from there.
I got a lot of down there. So you make those
I
shirts,
haven't
take
heard
them down.
it.
You know what I mean?
Aren't y'all the largest city in the Western Hemisphere? In Mexico
I think
City?
the most dense or something like that. I guess there's a ton of people in a very small space. Yeah.
I've always wanted to go there, but I have never been. I'm all the way up on the opposite end of the. I'm in New England, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I'm up in the frozen north.
yeah. I mean, it's pretty cold out here, but I mean, you probably laugh if I told you the temperature right now.
I would. Let me guess. You're saying it's pretty cold. Let's see. You're in Mexico City. That means it's
no.
55
No.
Fahrenheit.
No, Rod isn't in Mexico City now. Where are you,
You're
Rod?
not now. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, I'm about 15 miles east of downtown Los Angeles now.
It's probably
Oh,
like
okay. You
60
think
degrees.
it's pretty cold, so then let's go down to 48.
Oh no, I'd die if it was that cold.
Probably like
no, it's
60.
like 50 something. Yeah, like.
If it was 48, I'd be outside.
Oh no.
Yeah, you'd be outside.
What is it right now in Burlington? Let's
You'd
find
be
out.
You'd be a frozen person.
I'd be a frozen party boy.
Frozen
No,
Party Boy, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Spike
Rod
would
is out
be
here in
too.
Southern California. We, of course, have been to your studio, your Adobe studio for your
Oh,
show.
yeah.
You've come out here to ours.
Yeah.
So we live nearby in the
Yeah.
greater Los Angeles area.
Yeah.
And never been. Would love to. I'll
Yeah.
come over tomorrow. I can sleep on your couch.
Yeah, you got to for the roast parade.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
There.
right. That is tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a new
yeah.
year. New year, they got all the football, all the parades on. This is the first
Uncle,
of
what
the year.
team do you like? Who do you got up? Who do you got down?
Oh,
For
Give me
football.
some, yeah.
Give the football report now. We know you got it.
well, first of all, I have some same team that we're gonna have for the championship is on the 7th of January. The same two that were the last year would be Alabama and Clemson are on that scan. Well, I wish it would have been the other way, but I would have liked to see other players on that. But they're the two that's a rematch game from last year, actually. And I got Michigan. No, not Michigan. The Huskies over try to get over Ohio State. I like to see Michigan do some damage there.
Wait, isn't Michigan done?
No, Michigan's done. They disappointed me. That
Washington Huskies, the Washington team.
Yeah, that's in the Rose Bowl.
Oh, that's a Rose Bowl.
That's a Rose Bowl game.
Oh, that's yeah. Because
That's
tomorrow's
tomorrow evening.
Yeah, okay.
Tomorrow evening.
Rose Bowl game.
Rose Bowl game.
Okay.
And
It's good to know
I'm
what
back,
my
by the
husband
way.
would be-
Huh?
Ben
I'm
Kent
back,
is
by the
here.
way. I had to step away.
Oh, you have to step away?
Back at it.
Back at it, Spent Kent.
He's going
Yeah,
for
I
the
had I have
record.
my buddy here. Hold on. He had to step away, but I was here just listening in the whole damn time, and that's the bottom line.
There you go.
Hey, wait,
Stone Cold Steve
Cold
Austin.
Stone Steve Austin. Are you there? I want to speak to him.
Stone Cold is on the
I
line.
want Cold off him. Let me have a
I
speak
was
to
at a
you.
party, drinking some beers, drinking a few more beers, and said, I'm going over and see Spent Kent and hang out and drink some of them beers that he's not drinking.
Yeah, pop
And that's
on
the
the head.
bottom line.
Bottom line, pop him on your head, boy. Pop him on your head. Right?
Beat up Vince McMahon while you're at it. We
Go
like
after
that.
Pig McMahon and knock him out.
We
Will
can't,
you?
we can't get enough of that.
Knock him out.
Gonna
Will you?
drink-
Do some-
Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to drink a couple beers, a couple shots of whiskey, drink a couple more beers.
Hey, we got some
and
in
then
this
go whoop
area
Vince
here.
McMahon's ass.
We got this drink over here. What's it called here, sidekick?
We drank a shot of Patron.
Patron we have here there.
Tequila.
Damn.
Steve Austin.
Like that of a
Shot
dollar.
Patron.
That's not
I
a
wish
Steve
I was out
Weiser.
there.
What do you mean that's not Steve Austin? I'm talking to Steve Austin now.
Oh, sorry.
Don't interfere with my talking here.
Get in the way.
Yeah, you're giving it away. This is Steve Austin talking.
Steve Austin
About
probably,
time we finally got that, man.
he's a beer drinker,
I know he's a beer drinker.
not tequila.
Not tequila? Oh, you don't like tequila, Steve Austin?
I drink it if it's in front of me, and that's
You
the bottom
drink it
line.
in front of him. What are you talking about?
I can't believe the time when I look at this. We have we have 18 minutes left until it's midnight here in California.
And we're still on the air?
Well, yeah, that was the plan. We made it. We're
Still live.
almost there.
This is
We're not there
part
yet.
of Uncle's revolution, right?
This is
Oh,
revolution.
hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like him. Now, why don't we ever get him on our broadcast?
You gotta call Barry Stone Cold.
Go to Steve Cole. This is my
Well, the
sidekick.
Macho Man. Yes,
Macho
Randy
Man.
Savage, the Macho Man is here also.
Macho
I was
Man.
just stepping to
What
a
happened
Slim Jim
here,
Randy
Jim?
Savage?
Where's
Yeah, Randy
Habit
Savage.
Savage? Hey, Habit Savage, where's your other half?
You talking about Queen Elizabeth?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
where's
I've just been hanging out, drinking a couple of shots of whiskey. Oh, getting a little crazy. Oh, yeah.
Wow. You know, wrestling is very popular for podcasts, so we could get a lot of listeners this way.
Yeah, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming on, Steve Austin.
Yes,
and
thank you for coming on, Steve Austin.
Macho Man Randy
Macho
Savage,
Man Savage.
posthumously.
Also,
What are you yapping for?
Take the time out of your busy schedule.
Yeah, you know you're busy.
Schedule.
you've also
next-
got the governor of Minnesota.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, I remember
Oh,
him.
uh-oh.
I remember
Oh,
him.
I think I know who this is.
Minnesota.
Hello?
Knock on the
was a
window. I'm paying attention to
Hello,
him now.
hello, Governor. How are you?
How you doing there, Governor?
I was a Navy SEAL, a
Oh,
biker,
Navy SEAL, that's the best
a
serviceman.
pro wrestler, a rodeo clown, and now I do a podcast.
Isn't it relaxing? What are you laughing
Well,
at there,
it's a lot
sidekick?
easier than being the governor of Minnesota.
I know, it's relaxing. Have a little conversation with the people on air. What are you laughing at?
Next year on the
sidekick?
Revolution, we're gonna have Bobby the Brain Heenan.
We're going to have Baby the Plane Heating?
Yeah,
That's I like
And
to hear.
Elon Musk, right?
and
Elon
Elon
Musk.
Musk. I think,
And Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah, hopefully Seacrest.
and Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
And The Rock.
Oh, yes, The Rock has to come
Oh, we
on.
have him this year. I'm sorry.
But what do you mean, sorry? That's The Rock talking.
Okay, Rock, talk.
The jabroni beating, pie eating, trailblazing, eyebrow raising,
people's champ, The Rock.
I
The
love
Rock
you, The
says, know your role and shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
What is? Yeah, that's it.
think
What
I-
is cooking? That's the sign. See, kid, you're learning something tonight.
I'm learning a whole lot here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm learning a lot. I've learned that we can do a 4-hour show.
Oh yeah.
I've learned that we have excellent listeners that
finally have listened.
We've got
finally understand, like my show, and I have the people that call in that like to listen to our conversation. Of course.
You learned the difference between the trash in New York and the women in New Jersey.
Oh
We
yeah,
did
that's a
learn that.
joke. Of course, I remember that.
We did. That was important.
Hey, fellas, I think I'm ready.
What?
The Rock needs to ask.
What did he say?
The Rock needs to ask. What's your name again? It doesn't matter what your name is.
Whoa. Don't know what his name is. Who are we talking to?
The Rock says,
Rock
know
says-
your role and eat your jabroni pie.
Oh, Jack Pie. Yes, I remember that. What are you laughing at, sidekick? Getting a good kick out of this last hour.
I'm kicking.
I know.
Alive and kicking.
Well, listen,
So
fellas,
I'm barely kicking. I might have to tap out.
Wait, are crazy over here. So the dogs, I got to get to my beasts.
Okay, Rod.
Well, glad that you called in, and I appreciate you calling, and Happy New Year. Tell your wife Happy New Year.
Give our best to Denise.
To Denise.
Yeah.
I will, and I'll let her know that she missed out on that awesome Mascot Diaries graphic.
Had that graphic ready to go. I abstained from using it because she wasn't here.
She wasn't here
But-
to have a talk.
But give her our best, and it was great that you called, and we'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch.
Great chatting with everybody. Happy New Year.
Take
Happy
care
New
now,
Year.
Rod. Did I hear somebody else is getting tired?
Who else is on this line?
Kenny
right
McMahon
here,
is
but
here.
I'm
McMahon,
kinda
McMahon.
right
What do
now.
you have to? Oh no, this
Wait,
clown's.
Hold on. Wait.
What do you have to say,
Wait,
McMahon?
wait, hold on. Wait, Uncle.
Wait, what?
Wait, hold up, Vince McMahon. Hold up, Uncle. Is
What
that
do you mean, hold
Pierce? Did you say you're heading out?
I might have to head out, fellas.
Okay.
I mean, I love both of you, and I'm glad I got to spend a little bit of New Year's with you, Uncle, with Aaron and Chuck, and Spike. But I think I gotta call it quits.
You did good tonight, man. I'm
did
impressed
good.
with your.
Take care of yourself,
Yeah,
Pierce.
thanks for calling in, man.
Thank you for calling in.
You know we'll be in touch.
Of course. I mean, that was there was no doubt about it. I had to call in.
Back for that, show that you told us about.
He's gonna do that.
That Top Gun new show.
Top Gun.
I'm
We'll be
expecting
right there.
to
We'll be
look
right there.
thing with you with that.
We'll be
How's
there.
that?
Oh yeah, we'll do that soon.
Yeah, because it's coming this year.
And get ready for Counterpart, man, because I'm telling you
I
right
know.
now,
Well,
it is
Chuck,
good.
I'm gonna. I don't. Full disclosure, Chuck. I don't think I'm gonna be around tomorrow to record with you.
No worries.
But next week I'm ready, and then beyond that, yes, Counterpart. Amy and I are gonna watch that tomorrow.
Well, it's only episode 3, so up to episode 3 right now. But I'm telling you, it's good.
No, yeah,
It's
we're gonna
still
catch
good.
up. But
right.
anyway, I
Didn't
gotta
tank like
run,
South
guys.
Park.
I know.
All right, Pierce.
I will-
Take it
I-
easy now.
I love y'all.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right,
Take
you
care,
too, man.
Pierce.
Take care.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, brother.
Bye, guys.
Oh, there he goes.
All right.
That's who that
That's
was.
Pierce Redmond, PorkinsPolicyReview.com, Porkins Policy Radio. We know him well here. And the Open Minds Foundation podcast. He
Yep.
also does it.
Open minds on air.
Plus a bunch of
Yeah.
other stuff. The CIA in Hollywood. You can go to PorkinsPolicyReview.com to catch up on all of it. There you
Absolutely.
go.
Absolutely.
He's on his
Okay, so we still have Spent Kent. We have a bunch of wrestlers on the line, and we have Spike, and we have Dad and Uncle here with me here in studio in Riverside, California. We have Chuck Ocelli producing the whole show. We still got a big group here.
Almost completing 7 hours on here. despite the fact that I've, downed about a little more than a half a bottle of Jack. And
you've been drinking all this time?
I started drinking as soon as I was done with my year-end wrap-up at 10 p.m. my time. So that was, 4.5 hours ago? Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
Drinking on the job? Door fire!
Oh, you talking? Just a minute. Who's in charge? I'm in charge of you, McMahon. You're on my show.
Kennedy McMahon.
Yeah, McMahon. You're on my show. I say who's fired.
That's it, Uncle.
You're gonna be fired, McMahon.
Smack him around. Tell him you're from Queens like Trump. You'll tell him who
I'm
he
a
is.
queen man.
There you
I'm
go.
a queen man. I'm
He's a
gonna knock
queen
you
man.
silly, McMahon.
Well, that might be true, but nevertheless, I am Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and you're fired.
Yeah, you're fired too.
I forgot about the
Fired.
"you're fired" bit. I did remember that.
Got
one. That's a
him
good
now,
one.
didn't we? I worked on him.
You worked on him. You got him, Uncle.
Well, I was waiting on them guys to show
I looking at the live feed of Times Square, New York. There's still people there. I can't believe it. They're still standing there. I don't know what they're doing
Stand
at
on
this
the
point.
television here.
Well, yeah, but that's the 3-hour delay. The television we're looking at there.
Well, that's because there's a New Year's baby galloping around Times Square. Didn't
Oh,
you
yeah,
hear?
man, she's supposed to give me the message. Yeah, she's supposed to give the message to what's his name here. That's what.
I'll never forget what's his name.
No, unforgettable.
Unforgettable. That's what you are.
New Year's baby?
No, not the baby. One I'm trying to get in touch with.
The one you're trying.
Son Sequest.
Oh yeah,
he's supposed to get in touch. She's supposed to get in touch with Sequest.
supposed to.
Posted.
You think that baby's gonna come back with Ryan Seacrest? on the
Could
line?
be. It's possible.
Now, when I lived
She
in New
has
York
her.
City, the bars didn't even close until 4, so I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
I
still
know
the
that.
case.
I know that because the ball drops at 12, and then after the 12 o'clock shot put down, you got all the songs, you got all the singing, and you the dancing, and then you got all the drinkers.
It looks
Yeah.
like they're tearing down the stage right now, or they're already starting to
tear it down.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, according to this live feed that I have at Times Square here, it looks like they're starting to disassemble the stage.
So you mean it's already done?
Well, yeah, it's
come
almost
it doesn't
3
show
a.m. over
here?
there. Yeah, Pierce is in New York. He told us how late it was there. You,
Oh,
you
yeah.
could hear how tired he was, I'm sure, in his voice.
It's
I'm
actually
still
6
bright-eyed
minutes.
and squirrely-tailed.
6 minutes till the new year, where you guys are sitting on the left coast of the artist formerly known as America. So
6 minutes. Well, it's 6 minutes to midnight for us.
That's what I'm saying.
They had theirs already.
What do you say?
Oh, there's the baby. We just missed her.
We are actually watching the TV.
They're watching the television.
The Ryan Seacrest show, I believe, one of those New Year's shows, and it's counting down. Of course, it's on a 3-hour delay because we're out here in California, and it's at a commercial now. I'm not sure what you saw there from a minute ago, Uncle.
I saw a baby.
A baby. Oh, okay. Maybe it was the baby.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure sounded like a baby,
Could have been.
but I don't know what that would have said because we don't have the sound up. It's down.
That was the most eloquent baby I'd ever heard.
Me too, because
Yeah.
I'm still trying to put the voice to the name to the face. I still having trouble with that.
I never met that baby before now.
I haven't either.
Well, it hadn't been born yet.
This is what surprises me. I can't figure it out. I mean,
It wasn't even born when we were talking to it.
It was.
I
born
was
then
going to
because
ask if it was cold outside, but no.
It was talking. How do you explain that? It's been talking to us. How do you explain that?
It's the
Sidekick.
same magic that has brought so many fine wrestlers to the mic tonight.
I'm surprised.
All I keep thinking of with Baby New Year is
Wrestlers and governors.
the
Oh,
Dave
above
Chappelle
my
joke.
head.
The governor was there. Remember, Governor of Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Spike.
yes.
I even
Dare we
dressed as
forget.
Chuck E. Cheese at kids' birthday parties. But it went off with a bang because I filled the balloons up with nanothermite.
What is that? Termites.
Nanothermite. I'm trying
Uncle.
They itch?
Nanothermite destroyed everything in a 4-block radius.
It did.
Whoa.
Thank you, Jesse Ventura,
I
for
picked
that.
the kid off the ground. He was bleeding. I said, "Kid, we ain't got time to bleed."
Well, before
Because you're banging yourself in the ring.
Before you wish the West Coast a Happy New Year, Uncle, you probably want to go through the list and thank everybody who joined in the discussion tonight, right? Starting with Spent Kent, and then
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold? Who else?
Let's see here. Yeah, well, Kent was on the line first. He's still on there now. Who did we
Yes.
have just after him? Who was
Spent
the
Kent's
next?
back.
Spent Kent is back.
The blue meanie who turned out to be the mason jar.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Mason Man.
Mason Man, thank you.
Thank you.
And we also had the baby was calling in right after
Baby
that.
calling in. Thank you for that call.
Baby called in.
The party Rod.
Party
Thank
boy
you
Rod.
for him. Call in.
We had Mike.
Mike, call in.
Don't
Thank
forget
you
Artisan
for calling.
Loaf.
Artisan
and
Loaf.
Artisan Loaf. Thank you for calling in.
Spike, who is still with us now.
Spike, who's still with us.
Thank you for calling in.
Pierce called.
Pierce called. Thank you for calling in.
We had
I
Old
know
Man
there's
2018.
You had a
Old man.
niece, too.
Old man 18. Thank you for calling in.
You had
We-
your niece, too.
Oh,
Your
my
Yes,
niece.
yeah. That's right. Favorite niece.
Favorite niece.
We had Melissa in St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg.
Favorite niece.
calling
Somebody
in.
else took the phone to who was that? Somebody else that they were saying was also named
Oh,
Ken.
Kenny.
Marley.
Kenny.
Molly.
Marley.
Thank you.
Yeah,
calling
Marley
in.
in Long
Marley
Beach.
calling in.
And everybody
Bear.
else that lives here.
And Bear. Thank
Bear.
You for him calling in.
Left, forget.
Yosemite Bear, Double Rainbow
Double
Man.
Rainbow Man.
I think
See
that's
who
everybody. Was there
else.
another caller
There
that was a
12
listener?
There was 13 of them. Wasn't it 13 people?
If we're missing anybody, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. My
Could be.
my mind is
see how
working.
tired you get after 4 hours.
Yeah, I see that. I
I'm
see that.
feeling it right now.
We're feeling it.
We had one
I mean-
totally unidentified caller that called in, said something, and went away. I don't know who that was.
Well, I wanted to know their names to tell them thank you, but I didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
That's why I call. Where are you from? And what's your name is what I say every broadcast. Because that way we have it on mind to thank them.
Did you mention Pierce Redmond in this list?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we mentioned Pierce. He was just on. I think we got everybody. I feel like we're missing one. So sorry, whoever we missed. You're great. Thank you, everybody who's listening, either live or after the fact, the recorded version. If you can listen to this whole show, the recorded version, you're awesome.
Yeah.
You deserve a prize, too.
Yeah. Everybody that was on the show will give the first guest a talk to me about.
There you go. That's what we'll
That's
give you.
what the guest would be.
Yep.
Whoever they were. I can't even think of the names.
There you
right
are.
now. But
big prizes.
Good practice. Boom.
Can't wait to see the show
Vince
notes on
McMahon,
this one.
what's the prizes?
What?
All right, Vince, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm back. Smack in here.
Get that Vince out of the way, man. Get him fired. Get Vince fired.
Uncle, if all goes well, we'll be able to do this again next year.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do it again next year.
And let's.
I told you. I told my assistant people here, sidekick, every year I do this.
Yeah.
Get that to your head.
Well, this is
sidekick.
Oh, okay.
Every year I do this.
Got it. Every year.
See, I got to get him into doing what your father can't do. I'm trying to push you.
Oh, I see.
See, now you understand.
We should also thank Mr. Franz Sr. for making the rare appearance.
Yes.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, well,
Thank
very
you
welcome.
for showing.
Yeah,
for
he's
my
here. He's
guest
here.
on the
It's
side
fun.
here. Yeah.
Thanks for
Forgot
being
about
here, Dad.
that.
Yeah, sure.
Bringing
That's
that
fun.
smooth radio voice to the microphone.
Yeah.
Get out.
I can't maintain
Can I
that.
shout out a plug real quick?
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say you can find me on Spec Kent, co-hosting the Friday Night Super Show Fridays at 9, J-Rev Radio, Blog Talk Radio. It's called the Friday Night Super Show. Lead them out here, Spec Kent. We rocking it. We got a producer, Trip Nasty, every Friday at 9 o'clock Eastern.
Nice.
J-Rev Radio, Blog Talk.
Yeah, one of these days when I'm off again, I'll have to join you guys again.
Yeah, definitely. We would love to have you back on. We had a
couple of wrestling legends on last week. Brought on Sam Houston for the third time. He's an old wrestling legend, and also had the Tonga Kid. Brought him on for his first. We had a Christmas special.
Cool.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys remember the Tonga Kid, but he's back in the day. He's the Rock's cousin, and that's a whole Samoan family.
It is 12 o'clock.
Well, hey, we got news flash here. It's New Year's here in California. We made it.
Arrived.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody!
Acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Join me, gentlemen. Short old acquaintance be forgot.
But I'll sing along.
For old lang syne, my dear. For old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.
Woo! All right.
And that's the bottom line.
There you go.
Yeah, that's him.
I noticed you guys were singing. Somebody was singing. I don't know the words to this song. Very great.
That was me humming.
Oh, okay.
I think we all did.
I was just humming.
I don't think anybody knew the words except for you, Spike.
I used to be
I heard it. I knew the words.
musician. I was staff musician at Alzheimer's unit. I had to know all the words to all the songs. I had to know at least 3 verses to each Christmas carol.
2019.
That's a lot of verses. We're in 2019. I don't believe it.
There it is.
Well, we all know what everybody's revolution was.
We do?
Except one.
Who's that?
Chuck, what is yours?
Chuck, what's your revolution?
Well, it's not that interesting, I guess. Two things that I need to do this year. I need to find a way of dealing with the pain I'm in, number one. Number two, I've got one final thing left on that secret bucket list, and I'd like to kick it so that I have a clear head. And that I got to keep to myself, unfortunately, but those are the 2 things that are real. So there you go.
The prayer's on you there, Chuck. I still on it. So they're still with you.
I appreciate it, Uncle. Thank you. And you know what? Thanks, everybody who decided to listen, participate, send in stuff. We still have a running contest. I don't know how this thing is going to get turned into a podcast, but it'll probably be multiple podcasts, and various versions are going to come through the different feeds,
And
I
this-
guess.
Yeah.
And this was the 120th episode.
Oh, there you go. We know what
that
number
was
it is.
what it was.
I
The
don't
full
even- I guess it's numbered.
4 hours.
Yeah.
Be 120.
There you go.
So I'm up to 120, sidekick. You better get busy.
Okay, there it is. There it is.
I'm just letting
Thank
him
you,
know.
everybody, for
Thank
listening.
you for listening.
Thank you for being a part of the revolution. Hopefully,
It
we'll
was
see
fun,
you
guys.
next year.
It was fun.
Thanks,
See you
Ken.
maybe next year to try it again next year.
See you, Kent. See you, Spike.
See you, Spike.
Yeah.
See you, Ken.
Chuck.
And Chuck.
Bye, guys.
All right. Good night,
Happy
everybody.
Good night, everybody. Happy New Year.
Uncle
Happy New Year.
Bye
Good
bye.
night.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Yeah. I believe I did that before.